Yo, what's up, guys? How's everyone? How's everyone? How's everyone doing? Oh, wait, let me move this a little bit. How's everyone doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. What's up, Queso? What's up, Helsing? What's up, Boomtron? What's up, Astro? What's up, Merc? What's up, Shenny? What's up, Chief? What's up, Raven? Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing on this fine, wonderful day? Where are my glasses? Oh, fuck, I'm using the wrong model. I can't see, guys. I can't see. Oh no, I'm blind. I'm blind. I can't see. Oh my, I can't see shit. I'm so blind. I'm so blind. Something just popped up on my phone, but I can't read. Hello. Thank you for the follow, Maya. Wait, are you saying Maya? It's Maya. Hello, Maya. Hello, Maya. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I can't see. How the fuck am I supposed to put my glasses if I can't see? I'm Velma out here. I can't see. Oh no. I can't see. Yeah, I kind of forgot too because I think we were messing around with my models last time, and I didn't even notice. We know you're blind. Oh yeah, I'm hella fucking blind, dude. Without my glasses, man, like, it's interesting because so this was maybe a month or two ago. I took a shower in my parents' bathroom because there was an issue with the other one. I don't remember exactly what it was, but like usually because when I don't have my glasses on, like I usually know the environment I'm in because I'm used to being in that environment, right? But this time since it was my parents' bathroom, I wasn't really sure and I tripped and I broke their laundry basket. I landed it in their laundry basket and it like broke apart and like stabbed my hand. Wasn't great. Wasn't great, Chief. Wasn't great. Wasn't great. Clumsy 35 times. I've definitely been more than 35 times, but like, I was keeping track, right? Our poor puppy needs help, dude. It's rough out here, man. Someone needs to hold this hand before he falls over. Then not to mention too, like I've gotten so good at not falling from tripping because of how often I trip when I'm walking around. Like another thing too is like I smack my shin so often it doesn't even hurt anymore, man. My shins are made out of steel, dude. And well, let me be specific. The right one is. The left one still hurts. That one really hurts when I still bang my shin on that one. But my right shin, fucking metal, fucking steel. Doesn't even fucking hurt anymore when I slam my shin. Yo, what's up, Big Wolf? Hi, Big Wolf. Hello, hello, hello. Because you don't have your glass terrible. The amount of times I've knocked mine over, I'm crawling. Yeah, literally. Well, I'm glad that I don't have see-through glasses anymore, or rather see-through frames anymore. Because that made it a lot more difficult sometimes. Yo, what's up, Knight? Hello, Knights. Hello, Netherites. Maxed out his defensive stat, yeah. Well, at least when it comes to my shins, yeah. Other parts of my body, not so much. Dude, you know what that reminds me of? Oh my god, I saw something on Reddit. Like I don't know how long it was. It was a couple months ago too, and like, what the fuck is wrong with people? There is a dude that I saw on Reddit. It's a Reddit like stupid people with guns or something like that. This guy was like, like working his way up the caliber, shooting himself in the leg to try to make himself immune to to bullets. And the fucking stupidity of that is insane. And like I guess he did it over a couple months because he was doing it like on Facebook and people were posting on Reddit. And like with small caliber bullets, like is like, oh see, it's not like penetrating my skin anymore. And like he did a big boy bullet and well, he had to go to the hospital. We'll just keep it like that. But it's a bit louder, is it? Yeah, I could turn down the music. Here, actually, I could just do this. Let me do this. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, hopefully that's better. How are you today? I'm doing pretty good. I can't really complain, to be honest. A little bit tired, a little bit groggy. My dog woke me up. I set up barricades outside my door now, but my dog got mad and she was barking at my door, so it didn't work out. Thanks, of course, yeah. Hey Dots, welcome to October. I know it's October. I love October. I love Halloween, but I never get to do anything on Halloween. It's kind of upsetting actually, because I really, really fucking love Halloween. But I never get to do anything on Halloween. There's never anything that I can do. That's probably the first goal going on. Yeah, yeah. 100%. When I was in waterfall, there was rocks, and I felt my shin was crushed from the rocks, and it took 3 weeks to recover, and he had stitches. Oof, that sounds bad. Once I was in a oh wait, you already sent that. Is there no Halloween festival? I mean, there is, but like, so the problem. This is the problem. I don't live anywhere near the city, and I don't really like staying over, to be honest, at people's places. I like to stay, well, at my own place. So if it's like late at night, which is obviously where like the festival stuff is gonna be at, I kind of am just forced to like I'm gonna be forced to leave early, and there's no point in me going then at that point because it's like, well, I have to leave at 6. What the fuck am I gonna do, right? Not to mention too, it's like I don't really want to go alone either. I'm not one to go to stuff like that, like parties or like Halloween festivals, things like that by myself. I would prefer to go with people that I knew. Actually, I need to text my cousin because last time I talked to my cousin, I told her there was like a Harry Potter thing going on, and I was like, we should go to this, and she's like, yeah, I'm down. I mean, my cousin's a bit of an airhead. She's the one, she's the one who joined the chocolate cult, and I'm not even joking about that. She literally joined the chocolate cult, which is fucking insane, dude. But yeah, I'll see. Maybe I could go to the like. There's a Six Flags pretty close to me. So maybe I could ask, see if they're doing anything. I can maybe try to go to that. Maybe, I don't know. But I feel like that wouldn't be like the best either. Because I want to go to something like proper, you know? Did you see the atrocity post on memes? The one with Trizen, right? I would say that was atrocity. That's beautiful. I think Trizen would personally love that. I personally loved it. I think that was amazing. I would say that's like quite the opposite of an atrocity, to be honest. Quite the opposite, if I must say so myself. I think Trizen would be very happy to see that, especially since he's one for the historics. I also love Halloween, but I have no friends to costume. Yes, dude. I want to do a costume party like so fucking bad, but like the thing is, I don't know. I've thought about buying costumes and stuff, but then I'm like, like if I buy one, what's the point? Like I'm not gonna wear it because like there's no party for me to go to. Yeah, I don't know. These are the moments I wish I lived in the city. A lineup of things help me keep the month lively. That is fair. Oh no, the choco call, the choco call. Yeah, dude. Dude, my cousin, she is fucking something else, dude. She is something else and a half. Did I tell you, did I explain? I'm pretty sure he explained it, but I can't remember how much I went in depth about it. I told you guys that story about my cousin joining the chocolate cult, right? Yeah, what's up, Lizzie Liz? Well, I'll tell it again anyway. In a nutshell, basically, she like went into the rainforest with a bunch of people and like and basically what they did is like you were supposed to like I think raise a chocolate, the chocolate beans or whatever. Yeah, you're supposed to like raise them or whatever, the cocoa plant or whatever. And she did that, and then like it reads your future because they're connected to you or some bullshit or something like that. And the shaman or whatever like read her future and stuff, and like yeah, and like ultimately they almost didn't allow her to leave until like she kind of told them, like she's a bit of a techie person. Not in the sense of like she knows tech, but she just loves having tech with her. She's like, I have GPS. And they're like, okay, never mind, you can leave. But it's not fun to make cosplay to bar alone. Yeah, that's what I mean. I just like I don't enjoy like every time I go out by myself to even like the conventions, I just end up more like sad by the end of it. I'm like, I'm by myself. So I don't. To be honest, I feel like I honestly at this point I just prefer to sit down with a good book and just read. I can immerse myself in a universe. Yo, what's up, Bajarni? What's up, Ranmu? Yeah, you talked about it a few times. Yeah. That gets an Alexa and praise at the best. No, not at all. No, she's not at all. Not in the least. I mean techie in the sense of like she just buys like a lot of tech stuff. Yo, what's up? What's up, Tiger? Hello, Tiger. Welcome to stream. Hello, hello. It's the guy from YouTube. Hello, guy from YouTube. Are you talking about me? I'm the guy from YouTube, or are you the guy from YouTube? Are we both the guy from YouTube? Ah, okay, yeah, no, she just likes tech. She was like, we were like the last time when I saw her was like 2 weeks ago. She was wanted to get the new iPhone, but I'm like, why would I was trying to reason with her? I'm like, don't get the new iPhone. There's literally nothing special about it. There's literally nothing like if there was something amazing with it, I would be the first person to tell you, because Yeah, but they like there's nothing new with the iPhone. There's literally nothing. If anything, just buy a used one. And like her current one isn't even bad either. I'm like, just use that one. Like there's nothing wrong with it. Yo, Stelfo, what's up, man? Welcome to stream. It's the guy from Fortnite. Hi, guy from Fortnite. Hey, Stelfo. Hello, Stelfo. Welcome to stream, dude. I'm the guy, but are you the guy? Well, you came from my YouTube channel, so you're the guy from my YouTube. Well, I guess I'm the guy from YouTube from your perspective, but my perspective, you're the guy from the. I guess we have both perspectives. Dottie's like, oh yeah, I'm the guy from TikTok. I still have never gotten someone be like, actually, I think I got one person. They're like, I saw you on TikTok. It's a Halloween event. Don't actually kidnap people. No, it's okay. I don't mind being kidnapped. I'm completely chill with that. I read a lot of BL. That's a very common trope. I'm completely okay with that. That's a joke, by the way. Don't actually kidnap me. Is the same as 16? Yeah, is the same with a different number, literally. Well, there hasn't really been anything in like innovative in like a hot second. From what I saw, like literally just hasn't. Like it just kind of like, yeah, there just hasn't been really anything in like innovated. Like I don't see the purpose in like upgrading an iPhone. I don't really get the people who upgrade like every year for the new iPhone. It makes absolutely no sense to me. I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't know. They're not even the best at what they do. Like, don't get me wrong, they're not bad phones. They're really good phones, but they're not even the best at what they like do. They're good at everything. They're a jack of all traits. Pets. Yo, Geonite, pets. Give me all the pets. Give me the pets. Some rich people. It's not even rich people though. Honestly, like I know plenty of people who can't afford it, and they'll just get like they'll basically like not take out a loan, but they'll do it in like MSI, right? It's like for the first 18 months, you pay no interest on it. But skinnier and faster to heat. Oh my god, don't even get me started with that. I did like they thought that making it aluminum would disperse the heat better, but like that no, like that's idiotic. But it still works like a charm, yeah. Well, I mean, I bought a used iPhone, I think it's an iPhone 11 for my tracking from Amazon. And it works fucking phenomenal. And then like my Apple Watch that I use for like tracking my sleep and stuff, I bought this used too, working phenomenal. Like you just don't need the newest. Oh wait, speaking of which, I gotta mark my meds off on the Apple Watch. Oops. Log as taken. Log as taken. Cool beans. Yeah, think of the headband. They're good, but pricey. Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of any good phone is gonna be pricey though. That's the thing though. I would nominate that iPhones are good, but that goes the same thing with Android. If you're gonna buy a good Android phone, those are also gonna be pricey. I'm gonna have to close the door. My dogs are gonna bark up a storm. The thing about like Android compared to like Android, in my opinion, adds a lot of customizability. You could change the OS on it. There's a lot of things you can do with an Android if you know how to go about it. Well, an iPhone you can't. But yeah, but like big number. Plenty of people find it because their friends are. Yeah, that's terrible though. What's terrible? The financing or what is? Yo, what's up, Northgard? Hi, Northgard. Hello, Northgard. I almost forgot the cheaper. Yeah, it is. The cheaper quality is not great, Chief. Like aluminum just makes no fucking sense. Here, let me go close the door before my barks go. Oh, there you go. For the iPhone Air, I'm pretty sure it is aluminum for the iPhone Air. Oh my god, I just smacked my glasses with my headset. Fuck me. For the iPhone Air, I'm pretty sure it is aluminum. For the new iPhone, it is not aluminum. It's what the fuck was it? I think it was like steel or something. But the iPhone Air is aluminum. Yo, what's up, Goshak? Hi, Goshak. Hello, Goshak. I'm a shock. A good chunk of your chat don't know what UK Simi Fujo and other. Oh, of course. I don't. Shenny, between you and I don't think anyone else like reads BL. To be honest with you, or Yaoi, other than us. Like, well, let me phrase that. I'm sure there's people who have read BL, but no one's into it like us. Has titanium, not aluminum. They skipped out. But is it by giving it? Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I think it's the other way around, right? It's the other way around that the newer iPhones are aluminum, and the iPhone Air is titanium. I think I got it confused. What doggies you got? I don't know. One of them looks like a cow, and we were told it's a lab. And I'll be honest, I don't think it looks like a lab. It looks more like a cow. And the other one's like a shepherd mix of some sort. Pro refurbished, and I have no complaints. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just buying refurbished is not like bad. Too much. I didn't even check, to be honest. I don't really care too much for iPhones. How's it going? It's vibing. It's vibing. They made that because that's the only way to make it rigid. Yeah, working and lurking. The year from macro photography. Yeah. Yo, what's up, fuck gamer? Welcome to stream, dude. How have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a hot second. What's up, man? BL is cute. BL is cute. Is really cute. Impart wisdom. I bring the omnissiah knowledge of the BL. I see. Have I started any new BLs? Let me tell you guys if I have. The BL I'm translating, I uploaded one yesterday. Oh, well, actually, I don't know about if you guys would enjoy this one. This one is very much like, I think I've read this one in Spanish, and they started translating it in English, and it's ahead. So I started reading it in English. It's called Cradle of the Tiger, but it is a toxic one, so I don't really recommend it if you're not into toxic stuff. Yo, what's up, Secret or Bajarni? And then I updated the one I've been translating. That one I updated yesterday. Never seen the other ones, UK, yeah. I mean, there's also a lot of terms for BL. Life just happened the last couple weeks. Been very busy. No, that's fair. I mean, the last time we talked, I think, Fuck Gamer, was when I was having the tech issues. Which I was able to figure out, kind of. It's still annoying that I have to stream now using a VPN. How's your new OC? No news. I have no time. I have no time to think about it. So I have no news on my OC. Or my new OC. Yeah. Are they actual tigers or nah? It's the Cradle of the Tiger is supposed to incentify like the one of the characters going into the tiger's den. Basically, it's not actually about tigers or anything like that. When you read a lot of Korean BL, or manhwa rather, manhwa is Korean comics. They'll use like analogies for the way they or is it analogies? Is that a proper term? Well, they use the term to careful not to dox your account. Oh, don't worry, I won't. They use like what's it called? Analogies to simplify like what the characters are doing, right? You know. Like one I've been really enjoying is called, I think the thread is burned or something like that, you know? Never doubted the pupper. Well, thank you. Well, I didn't technically solve the problem, but I put a band-aid on it. I did the equivalent of like, I don't know how to fix this, so I'm gonna like, it's equivalent to I can't go on this road anymore, so I'm just gonna take a different road. Cause like it's technically like my internet's fault, but it's also not their fault. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's really fucking stupid. And they even acknowledge it, but they're like, well, there's nothing we can do about it. And I'm like, your internet's not failing. And I'm like, yeah, I thought you guys might say that. Yo, what's up, Rainhold? Welcome to stream, dude. Welcome. I hope you enjoy your stay. Hello. Allegories? Yeah, allegories. I think that might be the better term for it. Or metaphor. I kind of get confused between all of them, to be honest. Kind of forget what they signify. The last time I even like remember hearing about them was back in like middle school in English class. It's interesting how like I remember my English middle school teacher would be like, you know, they're going to be very happy with you when you learn all these things. When you go into high school and you're going to know all these things, they're going to be very happy with you. And I remember asking like the high school teacher about it, and she's like, yeah, we don't really do that in high school. And I'm like, oh my god, my teacher's bullshitting me. By pulling a drawing tab. I could. I mean, I still have you remind me, Shani, to send you the thing. Like, I still have like a previous thing that I collected a bunch of images. Remind me to send that to you. If you want to take a look at it. Because I just keep forgetting. Like, I was going through my Google Drive, clearing things up. And yeah. I never need to use calculus in my life outside. Well, like, I get some things. like the calculus I get because like there's a lot of things you're gonna learn throughout high school and middle school that's not really there to like actually teach you life stuff, but it's more about the fact that like it's really good for critical thinking. It's good for like management. There's just a lot of things there, in my opinion, that do well to like help guide your brain, right? Build up, give them brain folds. But what bothers me is when a teacher is going to be like, oh, you're going to use this next year, or you're going to use this once you're in college, you're going to use this. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. I mean, I never went to college, but my middle school teacher, like, oh, they're going to be so impressed with you when you go into high school and you know all this information. Bullshit. They never even asked me once about it. Hey, it works now, so it's a win by itself. I mean, you're right. I mean, that is true. It is a win by itself. It took for fucking ever, though. Or what's the issue? So the issue Northgard is the routing. So for me to connect to the ingest servers, which is basically where I send my information to Twitch so I can stream it out like how it is right now. There is a node that just goes to shit, or I'm assuming it's probably overloaded, overwhelmed. I'm not really sure, but it just goes to shit every time I stream it, which is why like every couple of minutes the stream would crash. So basically to avoid that, you normally what will happen is your ISP is going to give you like the best highway to that connection, right? So what a VPN allows me to do is it allows me first to connect to the VPN servers and then from there connect to the ingest servers. So basically it just allows me to take like another route to connect to the ingest servers. In this case, instead of connecting the ones in Mexico, I'm connecting to the ones in Texas. So I connect to a server, a VPN server in Texas, which then allows me to connect to the ingest server in Texas. That teacher cheated you so bad. Yeah, dude. I rest her soul because she's probably dead. But like, I don't. When I think about her, I still don't know if I hate her or I liked her because like of how awful she was and like how patronizing she was. She didn't make me work harder in school, and I did become a better student because of her in school. But also like, fuck her, man. Like, oh my god, she was. I don't know, man. She was something else, dude. Is the tiger the bad alpha? No. It's not really equivalent to the bad alpha. It's just like just going into the tiger's den, basically. It's like a mafia boss. It's like a super common trope at this point. Public speaking networking. I mean, it would be. It 100% is. I would agree with you, Helsing. That's why I do think like a lot of times they need to like be a little bit more, have it more separated in the sense of like I think the core things for high school are important to keep developing the brain, right? Like again, like reading, for example, like I think what is the I forget the statistic, but like a lot of people don't really know how to read higher than like a 6th grade level. I think it was like what was it, like 70-80% of the population doesn't. When reading is such like an intrinsic part of living, or you have to read all the time, right? If I'm looking at chat, I have to read. If I'm like doing anything, I have to read, right? Okay, this is a good song. I'm gonna add this to my Spotify playlist. But yeah, it's such like an intrinsic part of it, right? I do think that like the core things like science, mathematics, things like that, are still important to learn. But I definitely think, yeah, at high school point, you should definitely be taking more stuff that you could actually apply to life. Shorty sporty, shorty that's sporty. Sporty, I'm not short, so no. I'm also not sporty anymore because I've, torn ACL. So also no, I'm a cripple. I mean, not really. I could walk, I could do a light jog, but I can't do a full sprint anymore. That you learn in middle school and high school. There are people that there are gonna be some people, but I feel like a lot of it you're not really gonna use. Like unless you become an English major, like me learning what I learned in middle school, that's not really gonna matter too much, Learn to read by watching subs at 5. Or that too. Because he's an ass one. I kind of appreciate it because we're effective. Yeah, I mean, well, my middle school teacher wasn't effective in her. She was a dick. I really hated her. The only reason I did better is because I wanted to spite her. Because I got the vibe that she just wanted me to fail. To be honest. Like one time, you know what I did one time as a kid? And this is, I think this kind of ruined writing for me because I used to be really into writing stories and stuff when I was younger. I wrote overnight like a 30-page story, like a fantasy story. Um, and I brought it to her, and she just started like she crossed out all the pages but five, and she's like, "I only told you to write 5 pages. I'm not reading all this." And she just wrote an entire X, out of all the other pages, and I was like, "Are you fucking with me?" I spent until like 3 a.m. writing this, and you're just not even gonna bother reading it. I was pretty upset. Crippled and short. I'm not short, you fucker. I wish I was shorter. I'm actually pretty happy with my height. I'm 5'7". I don't really have much. Oh, there's a hole in my shirt. Why the fuck is there a hole in my shirt? Why is there always holes in my stuff in my clothes, man? God damn it, dude. I'm fucking looking homeless out here. Oh, what is that? What was that? Did you guys see that? There's like a flying thing. There's a flying thing. Did you guys see that? What is that? Is that a redeem? I don't see a redeem though. What was that? There's a flying. Do you guys see the flying thing? Am I crazy? There's a thing right there that was fly. There's a flying thing. There's a flying thing like right there. What was that? Is that the fairy? Is that the tooth fairy? She still owes me 20 fucking bucks from before. Fucking gave her my teeth. Never gave me fucking money. That bitch. That fucking skanky bitch. It had ever been, and it's gotten worse. I mean, so like a big problem. Aren't you the? Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, my cousin, my little actually no, not my cousin, my niece did last year followed me around, calling me a fairy. So that's not too off the mark. It's meant specifically prepared for uni, so calculus would be important. I agree. No, it is. Well, that's the thing though. But like, I think there needs to be like a better recourse in high school too, because like I never went to college. I would have preferred to learn more like things that I can apply in real life. Which I'm actually there's a part of me that's kind of upset that I didn't go to college, but then there's a part of me that is actually very glad because I don't really have any debts at all. The part that does upset me about is I never really got to socialize. I think the biggest thing about like going to like college was the socialization, right? I know so many people who made amazing friends in college, lifelong friends in real life. And like for my case, I'm like, I never got to college. My best friend is our books, my books, all my books. Well, my in real life friends, let me phrase that. My in real life best friends are books that are within close proximity. Because I mean, I know people like in real life, but they're not in Mexico, you know? Where there's a goal. Yeah, exactly. Ma. Well, the thing is, like, you might never need more than basic algebra, but it's more to challenge your thinking ability, right? Your ability to construct things, put things together, and get an answer. That's why I do think like calculus is important. But I do think like if you need to figure out like at one point there needs to be a balance of like I'm gonna teach you some more in life stuff and also, still be able to like make your brain work to be better, right? Calling you still adorable. I love my niece. She's amazing. I'm still under average in my wait. How tall are you, Queso? That's not really special in my opinion. I'm still basically alone after it. Yeah, I mean, well, I think what it comes down to, Merc, is everyone's experience is going to be different, right? Like, I know a ton of people who have gone to college and didn't really make a lifelong experience or long, like, friends. But, like, I know other people who have like gotten married from college, who have like, have made long life friends from college, right? I think it just comes down to everyone's personal experience on it, which is why I'd like to be able to experience it, well, myself, right? To get my own experience out of it and see what it is, right? Like maybe it won't lead to anything, right? But maybe it would. Because that's something I do kind of miss is the socialization of like school. That's why sometimes I'm like, maybe I should get a part-time job so I'm forced to socialize with people. I can actually talk to another human being that's not the delivery driver that drops things off every other day. I've never been to college and I'm never going. I mean, I'm not going to college at this point. I say that, but I'm never gonna probably end up going to college now. For me to go to college, I would kind of have to drop everything I'm doing, to be honest. Or I would have to reduce my work by a lot, which is just not feasible for me. To be fair, the Greeks use math the same way we play games, simulation and entertainment. Facts, though. In my opinion, everyone's experience is different. Exactly. Yeah, literally. Yeah, sometimes it's just knowing the fact that you tried, that you failed or not. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's just everyone's life. Maybe like I have a terrible experience and I just don't want to. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Who knows? You're such an extrovert. I am an extrovert. But like that's the thing though. You know the meme of like I wish an introvert or oh, I'm an extrovert. I feel like I'm more of an introvert. I enjoy people's presence for like limited amount of time. If not, like I get overwhelmed after a bit. I'm the type of person who can go to like someone's party, have a really good time for like an hour or two, and then I'm like, okay, bye everyone, bye bye. Yeah, what's up, Nate? Hi, Nate. Cause yeah, like I am definitely. I mean, it also depends on the setting, right? Like you won't ever catch me really going to a club. I think clubs are kind of obnoxious, to be honest. The fact that I can never talk to anyone, the music's too loud, my ears hurt. Like, nah, I'm good. But like playing Uno on Friday night with 5 friends, yo, count me in. That's gonna be fucking great. I'm gonna look and play some for now. Thank you for the lurkies, Merc. Enjoy you. Kick some ass in Space Marine 2, my dude. Go fight some people and kick some ass. Oh, that reminds me too, guys. We have another Space Marine 2 key to give away. Since Kriegi said that their friend didn't want it, so we could ration that. We can raffle that off if you guys want to. I'm literally the same as Dottie, yeah. I've been trying to learn Magic too as of late, and man, dude, that game is fucking difficult. It's kind of like, yo, Zom, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Oh, that reminds me, Mark, if you could still hear me, were you able to? Did your internet get fixed? I mean, I'm an extrovert, even I find clubs annoying. Yeah. I'm going to consider definitely myself more of an introvert. I mean, actually, I think a mix of both, to be honest. Because I need to be like social, but not super often either. Like, give me some socialness and I'm good for like the week, right? Or like for 2 weeks or so. Too much, yeah, that's another thing too. Like, I don't like big groups. I really don't like big groups. I prefer much smaller groups. Like, my limit for people is usually like around 5 people. Anything more than that is kind of like, all right, too much, too much. And it also depends too who's in the group, right? So ambivert, is that what it's called? Ambivert? It might be that. But also, what's up, Zam? Welcome, Zam. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Welcome, welcome to stream. Yo, what's up, Spacesuit? Hello, Spacesuit. Hello, hello. That's why the internet was shitty. Like, oh, that's why the internet was shitty. Oh, I thought your internet was just being shitty. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. It's funny because I had a very similar issue a while back where I offered to fix their internet. I was like, it was my uncle and aunt is like, I'll fix your guys' internet. Like, no, we'll figure it out. And I'm like, you sure? I'll fix it. It'll be free. It's like, no, we'll figure it out. I mean, they ended up figuring it out, but they paid a guy when I could have done it for free. But you know, fucking their money, I guess. But gotcha, that's what you meant. Okay, that makes sense. Do you have any special spooky games in mind for October? Once my credit card resets, which is on the 7th, I want to get there's a couple games I want to get. I don't know if it's a spooky game per se, but there's the Alien Incursion game that just came out. It was originally a VR game, but now it's an FPS game with a story. I want to get Silent Hill, the new Silent Hill that came out. I was a huge fan of the last one, the remaster. I thought that was the remake. I thought that was fucking amazing. Other than that, for spooky games, nothing really else comes to mind. I'll have to do some like looking around. Yo, thank you for the head pat. Yo, bye, Siegfried. Have a good one. Thank you for the bark, of course. Of course, that's crazy. Bye, Siegfried. Ari Bajarni. Have a good one, my dear. Thank you for coming. Have a great rest of your day. Daddy's tag price to the banana shrine. Actually, Silkworm, it's 5 people now. Get your like stuff cracked. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for the good boy. Would you ever do a party game with Patreons or subs? We have. I've done that before, yeah. I hold like an event like night every so often. The problem is that my only days off are Saturdays, like literally every day I work. So it kind of comes down to like how I'm feeling on Saturday, because if I'm feeling really, really tired by the time Saturday comes, I basically just become I don't even know. I become a cactus. I become a melon in a field where I just don't want to do anything the entire day, and I just basically sleep. But if I'm usually up for it, I'm usually down to hold an event night of sorts. But we've done it before. We've also played party games on stream before too. We've played Jackbox, marbles on stream. We've done things here or there. What about tops and switches? Wait, what? I'm gonna backhand you, Go Shack. Inflation even hit the bananas. I know. Tell me about it. I'm not happy about it either. That means you guys get less bananas. Doesn't affect me though, because I'm in charge of the bananas, right? So, you know. Oh. Doesn't affect me whatsoever, but you guys get less rations now because of it. Oh yeah, we played Uno. That was really fun. Yeah, we played Uno. I forgot about that. That was really fun. And I was also trying to fix my internet while playing Uno. Now, let me clean my glasses. I can't see. I smudged them by accident. Okay. Oh, where is I? In charge of the banana. The only thing that's safe for him to be shut up. Don't we only get one banana a day? You can now only get half a banana a day. I'm sorry, Silkworm. Inflation. And when inflation goes down, you'll still only get half a banana. As the banana gods dictate. Exactly. Hey man, I just follow the world economy. What do you want from me, man? I'm sorry I had to put it like this. Oh wait, did I post? I can't remember. Did I post what I? Yo, what's up, Armande? Okay, I did post it, but I kind of forgot. I'm like, wait, did I post X, Y, and Z? But yeah, what's up, Armande, man? How is you? How is you? Welcome to the stream, dude. How is you? How is you? How is you? How are you? Doing good. I'm glad to hear so. Is it your day off? Are you working? How is work? Are you doing any hardcore drugs? How's your drugs? Day off? Nice. You didn't say no to the hardcore drugs. So what hardcore drugs are you doing today, good sir? Can't we take some of the string cheese budget out? And that's the thing. String cheese isn't that silkworm. The thing is, the string cheese also went down because of inflation. It's just not the same anymore. Yo, what's up, Stutter God? No hardcore drugs. Damn, just regular drugs. Disgusting. Disgusting. Just regular drugs. You know what my drugs are? Books and work. God, I love reading. I just started reading The Jane Father, and I'm actually kind of upset at myself because I feel like I'm reading it too fast. I'm already like, I started on Monday, and I'm already halfway through the book, and I'm kind of upset because I'm going too fast. But the thing is, I want to read fast so I can get to the next book. But then I'm gonna be upset because I read that book too fast, and then I'm gonna be like, well, that's okay because I want to get to the next book. But then I'm gonna be upset about reading that book too fast. But I'm gonna be like, it's okay though, because then I'm like, I have the next book, and then at one point I'm gonna run out of books, and it's gonna be very sad. Yo, hello flames, welcome to stream, hello. BL, no, 40K, but close. Basically the same thing, right? But yeah, basically the same thing. I don't count BL because like it's comics. Technically it is reading, I guess, but I just don't count it. It's not the same thing for me. You know what's really interesting about me reading compared to when I first got back into reading compared to now like novels and stuff. When I paint the scene, it's like, and this happened to me reading The Lords of Silence. And I don't know if it's just because like I get so immersed while reading it. I start to actually like smell the scene. It's really weird. Cause like I remember at one point they talk about like in The Lords of Silence, like how terrible it smells, and they're describing it, building up the scene. And I'm just like, oh, it smells disgusting. I can feel like my nose like burn. And I'm like, dude, I'm getting like too immersed in this shit, man. I'm like, I have a problem. And like in one of the scenes right now, they're talking is like the Gene Father, they're talking about like a forest, like desert, like planet kind of thing. It's like think of it more like a savannah. That's what it is, a savannah type place. And I'm just kind of there reading the book and as it's describing the scene, and I could smell the like the place, right? I don't know if you guys ever been to a savannah, but I have, and you can really like smell the savannah-ness, I guess. I don't know how to word it. Look at it over. Yeah, man. I've been reading a book. Like, dude, you know how disappointing. Actually, wait. That's another thing. I'm reading a book a week right now. It's kind of what I've been doing. I'm not really like keeping track. I think it might be more, it might be less, to be honest. But that's kind of what I've noticed. I'm reading. I'm trying to like. My objective is to read 50 pages every day. That's kind of the thing. That's just what I do. Um, and so what I've come to realize though, I thought I was like, damn, I'm gonna read like a lot of books in a year. That's so many books. And then like I actually checked how many weeks there is in a year, and I'm like, damn, I'm not reading. I feel like I'm not reading anything. Only 50, like 51 books in a year. What the fuck? I'm like, damn, man, I thought I was reading so much more. But I'm not, sadly. But that's okay too. At the end of the day, it's not a competition. I'm just kind of, I thought I was reading a lot more than I actually was. Because so do you guys know how many of you guys go on TikTok? Dottie, why are you sniffing the Space Marines? Hey man, I gotta get my immersion, all right? You know what I really like to think of sometimes? Is that I like to think myself as like an entity of some sorts in the novel or like in that realm in the 40K universe, and I'm just kind of there floating in the sky watching them, just listening to them. Almost like a zoo kind of. That's a lot of books in a year. That's that for me, that doesn't feel like it's a lot though. I feel like that's not a lot of books in a year though, to be honest. But that's just also me. Most people don't read. Yeah, but like you can't compare the average person, right, to someone like I would prefer to compare myself to people who actually read versus not, right? Because like let's put it this way. If I compare let's put it this way. If I say I eat a lot of vegetables and I compare it to myself to someone who to the average person who doesn't eat a lot of vegetables, then of course I'm gonna eat a lot of vegetables compared to them. But I would like to compare it to myself to people who have like a really good balanced diet to see if I eat a lot of vegetables, you know? I'm not average, I'm just built different. How fast can you read a really long paragraph? I don't want to tell you. I could read about 50 pages in about an hour. That's kind of like more or less. Sometimes more, sometimes less. That depends also the environment I'm in. Because like yesterday, kind of like I got to play only for a little bit, but I was playing Magic with someone. They're trying to teach me how to play Magic. Yo, what's up, Siga? And I was reading my book while we were like playing. So like that's gonna take me longer. But let's say like I had about 15 minutes left in like 15 like before I hopped on stream. I had 15 minutes before stream started, and I'm like, you know what? Let me just kind of start reading a little bit. I got through about like 25-ish pages or so. But it really depends on how into the scene I am too. Because like if I'm really into a particular scene, I'm really immersed, I read faster. While if there's like constant distractions around me, like my phone's going off, or if like I have something on my mind, things like that, that will 100% distract me. Joey has his BL in a zoo. Wait, Shetty, you can't say wait. Context. What do you mean Joey has his BL in a zoo? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Space Marine Musk, I know, right? That's nearly a page. That's nearly a minute a page, is it? I don't know, man. Hey, I just like I said, it just depends on how immersed I am in what I'm reading, right? Is really what it comes down to. Because there's other times where like nothing's really exciting going on in the page, so my mind will start drifting to something else, and then I have to reread the whole page too. Um, that'll happen to me a couple times if it's like a really boring scene or just nothing's really going on, you know. I haven't read a book in like 8 years. I mean, it's each their own. I mean, I just started getting back into reading what like a couple months ago, and before that, I haven't touched the book in years either. So yeah, yeah. No, I mean, 40K in general has gotten me back into reading a lot. So what I need to do too is I really want to play some more 40K tabletop, as well. I wouldn't mind playing that, but sometimes the games are just so fucking long too. Is another issue. Been really busy. Not really, but people think because I use Linux. That you know what that reminds me, Hazel? That reminds me back in the day when I used to go in command prompts in like our school computers, and they're like, "Whoa, you're hacking!" I'm like, "Yes, I am." That put you in the 1% of all readers? Really? Huh. Okay, well there you go. How long? Well, that's the thing. Technically, like, it depends on the point, how many games you're supposed to play. Like the points. But like from all the games I've played, a 1 point or 1K point game is supposed to take you 2 hours. Those take me 4. A 2 point or 2K point game is supposed to take supposed to take you 4 hours. That sometimes takes me like 6 hours or more. Wait, but Shenny, you never explained. What do you mean Joey has his BL in a zoo? What do you mean by that? Explain, Shenny. Explain! America, explain! There's a YouTube download term command. It's kind of goated. That does sound kind of goated. Para, amor, en amor, Ana te dice tú, en amor, pero a mí sí perdió en dos, no era amor, no, 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 para, amor. They have their BL in a zoo. I don't want to understand. No, I need context. Like, how, Silkworm? How? I'll explain it. I'll DM in later. Okay, bet. I'm not going to forget that. You better explain. I need to hear this. Wait, question though. Does Joey read like manhwas or does he read fan fiction? Because I was in the impression he reads more on like AO3 stuff. That's like something I wish I'm really bad at. Like, I need to. Oh, I don't know. I don't think I actually need a Kindle because I do have a backlog of books right now. But I can't, like, I've tried reading books off my phone and I just can't read stuff like, or my monitors. I just can't read stuff off my monitors, man. Like, my eyes dry out so quick. Put green text over the black and in command prompt. No, how dare you? Not gonna lie, I don't have the attention to it. I even bought one American Psycho. Thought I could read a book. I knew the story, but I lose focus too fast. Well, the thing about it, Vivian, is that reading is a skill you have to develop. Because that's how I was when I got back into reading a couple months ago, where I would just immediately lose focus upon reading like a page or two, or not a page or two, like a sentence or two. But it is a skill you have to develop, right? You can't just go into reading expecting being able to like hold your focus the entire time, especially if it's not something you're used to doing, right? Like our current environment is not meant to hold our focus, right? Like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, shorts, everything. Like it's meant to be quick dose of dopamine, right? That's why like reading a book is a lot harder for a lot of people nowadays because it's nothing like what our environment is. So you have to develop the skill, right? So you have to slowly get into it. It's like when I started a couple months ago, I couldn't read as fast as I do now. When I started a couple months ago, like it was taking me like a month to finish one book. But now I'm reading like 50 books a month. I'm reading 50 pages a day, which is like I don't know, like 3 to 4 books a month probably. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing is enjoy it, right? Because there's like one book that I bought, not a 40K book, but it's a book that I saw that looked really cool. So I was like, oh, I'll give it a shot. I'll buy it. I'll take a shot at it. And I really didn't like it. It was a very generic. I think it's a special edition book. It looks really cool. There's a lot of things that look really cool about it, but once I actually got into reading the book, it just like I wasn't attached to the characters. I didn't like any of the characters. The story felt super fucking commonplace. Like, oh, this girl doesn't know she's royalty. She takes royalty, probably faces the difficulties of becoming royalty. They go on an adventure, save the day. Like, there's nothing really interesting or like cool about it in my opinion. And I got taken. Oh, that's my other point. Fucking book talk. Fuck book talk, man. Book talk is so stupid. Rainhole, I mostly buy books physical when I'm at con or libraries when it catches my eye. Near max, I would say. Yeah, it's not bad to each their own. I mean, I wouldn't try. I want to try like an actual like Kindle to see how good they are, right? Because I don't want to buy one and then I'm like, oh, this isn't really for me. I was like, sure. At this point, I make the first move. Nice. Book talk or like talk as in like TikTok, but book talk. Basically what it is just people who like do performative reading if that makes sense. And what I mean by that, performative reading, is like their whole brand is them reviewing books and putting books out there, or like showing off their collection. So what'll happen is, there, as an example, you'll see some people who who have this massive collection of books, but they haven't read a single one. And it's just more performative, right? Or someone who's like, oh, I read so many books. But like, even there's at one point a girl who talked about that, which I feel like it was rage bait. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know, man. You can't, it's hard to tell these days what's actually rage bait or not. But basically, they're like, oh, I'm reading through this book and I just start skimming the paragraphs and pages because I got bored, right? And I would say that's performative. You can't really give a proper review or say you read a book when you're just deciding to skip like whole things in the books, you know? Most TikTok, well, yeah, I mean, that's true. Most TikTok is pretty brain rot. I would 100% agree with that. Yeah. Which is sad, you know? Nice, Hazels. I mean, if you guys are into each other, good luck, man. Good luck to you, to both of you. Ooh, what is this song? Ba ba ba. Oh, I already have this in my favorites. Ba na 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 ba na da na. No, you're good, Flames. It's just more just like focus. You're just taking up a lot of space in chat, so just kind of, you know, focus on what's going on. You know, if that's a topic that comes up, though, you could talk about it. You know. Ba na 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 da na da na. But yeah, I mean, so like that's another thing too, is like, buying physical books. I don't know. I also just like the weight of a book in my hands too, which is like, I like, I don't know, just the weight of a book to me is just more of, I enjoy it more than not. Oh no, when did this happen? Oh, I didn't realize I did that. Fuck. Well, that's my B. I'm sorry, book. That's my B. And the smell of a new book. Dude, this new book I'm reading right now, oh my god, the smell of it was fucking crisp. It was like cocaine. I just was sniffing the fuck out of it. The crispiness of a new book, man, is fucking immaculate, I'm telling you. Just reading a screen is boring. I can't say, like I said, only, like when I've tried reading off of like my PC or my monitors or off my phone, my eyes just get like, they don't last. They tire out. While I read a book itself, I could read forever. Bro, just sang Elmo's song. Happy Spooktova, no more drugs for you. No, I want my drugs. I enjoy the smell and accomplishment seeing my bookmark go from. See, that's another thing. I actually don't use bookmarks. Ever. I just memorize the pages I have, which I thought was commonplace until I was told it's not. I thought like a bookmark was just kind of just cool to have, but I'm like, I don't want to waste money on a bookmark. So I just memorized the page I'm on. Did you touch your Space Wolf books yet? I have not, no, Merc. That one's like in the back of the line right now. I have to get through this book, the one I'm reading right now, The Fall of Cadia, the Animus Stratum, and then that's when we get to touch the, well, if I get the Necron Tomb book, that one goes front. The Space Wolves are basically like the last in the line books for me. Or newly pressed books. New old book. Yeah, what's up, Crimson? I'm talking about like new book, like freshly, like I'm assuming freshly pressed books, I guess. It's hard to say because I don't really know like when these books were made, you know. I mean, the books I'm reading were recently made. I could say that much. They were made like within the last couple months. As a bookmark, do you? Okay, that's actually really funny. That's a good idea. It's actually psychopath behavior. Not using a bookmark is actual psychopath behavior? Why? Okay, wait a minute. Hold your horses. Hold your fucking horses. Why am I the psychopath? You guys, you could just, guys, you could just memorize the page you're on, right? You guys know this. You guys just memorize the page you're on, though. Just memorize. It's like pouring cereal, but milk first. What do you mean, though? No, it's not. I just memorized the page. Why do I need a bookmark? I can just memorize the page. Yeah, this is wild. This is actually wild. Also, wait, welcome, Crimson, welcome. Wait, Crimson, are you from my YouTube or are you my Patreon? Are you from my Patreon or like where are you from? Did you find me on TikTok? Would be the second person to ever find me on TikTok, but I don't think that's the case. When I read from a tablet, I get distracted too easily, even if I actually want to read or fall asleep. I don't know. That's an issue I used to have, Reinhold. When I first started getting back into reading, I would fall asleep. I would start to fall asleep while reading. But now I just immerse myself so much in the scene, I can even fucking smell the characters. I get nice and close, and I'm like, ah, your musk is delicious. Okay, so I have a problem. I know who memorized the page. I don't use a bookmark either. I just flip through it and suffer. Do you? Damn. Yeah, I just memorized the page. Well, like, I don't really, like, when I first got back into reading a couple months ago, I thought about buying a bookmark. When it just randomly hit me, I'm just like, I could just memorize the page. I actually don't need to buy a bookmark. Unless, like, the book comes with a bookmark within it, right? Because, like, you know the little strands of, like, fabric? Like, the little strings that hang on the book sometimes? Like those, it has one of those, I'll use it. But if a book doesn't have that, I'm not like, I'll just memorize the page, you know? I'm from Mango's Among Us lobby. Oh, yes! Okay, yeah! You're the guy who fucking killed me, you son of a bitch! You killed me. I'm pretty sure you killed me. Unless it's someone else. But you fucking killed me. I'm pretty sure you fucking killed me, you son of a bitch. Whoa, no. Okay, yeah, okay, well, okay. Ooh, Crimson, let's not go ahead and toss like fingers at different people, accusations at others, okay? Let's go step by step. I tossed my accusation first. You get a chance later on, okay? I'm just saying. All right? My turn first. And maybe you'll get a turn later. Yeah, maybe you'll get a turn later. But you killed me, you son of a bitch! Also, hello, gamer. Hello, gamer. Hello, gamer. So you read the book, fall asleep, then you remember the page in the morning? Yeah. Well, not now, Northgard. Now, like, when I read now, I don't have that issue of falling asleep anymore. I'm able to basically read as much as I want at this point without, like, getting, like, without getting tired, I guess. But back then I used to like, well, I would not fall asleep, but whenever I got tired to where I felt I was gonna fall asleep, I would just look at the page. All right, page 53, close the book, eat peace. You assume I can remember a string of numbers longer than 15 minutes. Okay, that's fair. Each person has a way of approaching books. I knew someone who did the same, memorizing their pages. Yeah, right, that's what I mean. How's your day been, Psycho? I'm not a psycho! That's crazy. But I went by Ray since Mango can't separate, like calling me Crimson since we've been friends since high school. Wait, you guys have been friends since high school? Okay, that's actually kind of wholesome. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. I was wondering because at first I was like thinking to myself, I'm like, did I see a Crimson? And then I remember, yeah, I did, because I remember going through everyone's I looked everyone up like Twitch wise afterwards to see like everyone's accounts and Discords. If you think about it, it is Mango's fault. You're right, Mango. It is. If you hear us, it is your fault, Mango. That is true. Roar! Yeah, thank you for the redeem run move. Roar! Roar! Bookmarks are a marketing scheme anyway. I mean, they can be. I mean, if people are into it, I don't see why not. I mean, there's some really cool bookmarks. Don't get me wrong. Because I've seen some where I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. But then I was like, again, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, do I have a need for a bookmark? I'm like, no, I can just memorize the page. Why would I need to spend money on that? I still blame Mango for having soda pop replaying your brain. Yeah. I mean, he loves soda pop. And I mean, it's kind of addicting, let's be honest. Posted my bookmark in media if you want to see it. Sure, take a look. Let's see what we got. Okay, that's kind of funny. It's so funny using an index card for that. I love it. What genre? I just read almost exclusively like 40K books. Like here, I could show you guys a recent book that I ordered. I had to stay up until 3 a.m. to order it because I'm a bit of a psychopath when it comes to my reading sometimes. This is a book, so like the book that I got here was this is a limited edition book. And the reason, to give you an idea why I had to stay up until 3 a.m. to get it, it's because of the fact that like well, first let me go world. It's because of the fact that like it sells out in minutes. Like this book in particular, I guess like sold out after like 5 minutes. This book right here. It sold out after like 5 minutes. So I mean, it's the only option is to stay up until 3 a.m. That's the only option. You got no other choice. I can't wait to get my hands on it though. I love Necrons. Or anything else as a bookmark. Use your socks. Guys, use your socks. Use your socks as a bookmark. It's super cheap and you have them everywhere, right? Plus, like, now, if you're gonna throw away a sock, boom, you can use it for another reason. Just use your sock. Are they good? What's the poll? Great. The world building, honestly, the lore. It's exclusively the lore, to be honest. I'm just crazy. Like, there's a lot of, it's just the world building, the lore. There's over like 25 plus years of lore building in this. It's also a tabletop game. It's a video game. But yeah, it's just the lore, honestly. Like some books are better than others. Don't think that every book I've read has been like, oh my God, this is a masterpiece of a book. It's not. There's some books I've read where I'm just like, that was okay. That wasn't like it's really hard. It's really rare for me to rate a book terribly. Like for me to rate a book terribly or really anything terribly, it has to feel like there was no effort at all put into it, or I just can't follow the story whatsoever. But for the most part, I've enjoyed a lot of the books I've read though. My favorite books that I've read have been a trilogy or a duology, I guess, called The Twice Dead Kings. The Divine and Infinite was really good. Belisarius Call, The Great Work. There's just a lot of good books. The book I just finished on Sunday, The Lords of Silence. There's just a lot of good books, to be honest. Use soap can lids. Joke's on you. I don't eat soup. You know, you just stick it to the pages and what's the true. I mean, that is a good point. What's the out? That is a good point. Hi, Graham. You started watching? I'm sorry to hear that, my dude. But I hope my videos can help out then. The Krieg novel was good, yeah. I enjoyed the Krieg novel. That one was pretty good too. Not like out of like, it's definitely like not the top for me, but I thought it was a pretty decent book too. Another was by the Krieg one was the, what the fuck was it? It was the where is it? Dead Men Walking. Dead Men Walking was another pretty good book by the, that was a Krieg book. I think that was my favorite of all the Krieg books. Krieg was it was a decent book. Siege of Frax was pretty decent too. But Dead Men Walking I think was my favorite book out of the Krieg books. I know they announced a new Krieg book, but I'm not gonna get it until it comes out limited edition. For you, Dottie, I'll start one. Bet. Yo, if you need a recommendation though, Ray, let me know. Honestly. I got you, man. There would be like, okay, if you try to read the books from the start, it's kind of overwhelming, to be honest. This would be my recommendation to you. Look into the factions of 40K, pick your favorite faction, and just start reading one of their books. That's basically what I did. My favorite faction were the Tau. They have mechs. And I just started reading their books, and that's how I kind of got into reading. Yeah, what would you recommend? Well, we can what? So, okay. So you have the generic So there's like different like here, let me pull up. We can maybe see if there's a YouTube video on it we could watch. Oh, that's me. Oh, did you guys see what Shoto said with Vox? It's kind of sad that happened, to be honest. I'm not surprised, but it's kind of sad. Let's see. Oh, that's a 2-hour video. Anything that's kind of like quick. Yeah, nothing's really, there's just a lot of lore, so it's kind of hard to find anything that's actually like a quick video. Okay, you know what? I'll give you the quick generalization of things. So basically we got the different factions we have is we have the Imperium of Mankind. We have the Xeno factions, which are alien factions, Chaos factions, and those are like the main three, right? From there, the Imperium, which is like humankind, basically, you got like the Space Marines, the Mechanicus, the Inquisition, and then each chapter has its own thing. Different chapters, like the Salamanders, the Ultramarines. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna recommend a book. I'm just gonna recommend a book to you, to be honest. I'll just do that. Let me see. What would be a good book to start you off with? I've heard really here. Let me grab the book. I haven't got the chance. This is my next book to, or sorry, next book to read. Or actually, maybe I could recommend Creep to you. The problem is I don't want to recommend a book to you that needs context is the issue. Because there's a lot of books sometimes that require context, if not you won't get what's going on. I've heard really good things about this book though, the Assassinorum Kingmaker. So maybe I'll recommend that one. Assassinorum Kingmaker. I've heard really good things about it. Or The Fall of Cadia. Those would be my two recommendations starting off. I think those might be good, maybe. But I've heard really good things about those books. The two of them was pretty funny. Well, they haven't really been a thing for a very long time, for a couple years. But people, I guess, kept asking Shoto. Here, we can just watch the clip. Is that I think it's kind of interesting on like, I mean, there's a lot of things that kind of led up to it too. Because even after years, it's still astonishing to me that our people are still asking him about this. It's been years. Why are people still asking him about Vox? Like I don't understand why they would ask him about it. Like I don't know why people are asking about that. It's been such a long time, and the fact that people are still asking about it is like crazy to me. Like I don't know. Plus the way he makes it sound too, something must have happened behind the scenes. When you say you don't fuck with someone anymore, that kind of gives me the vibe of like something happened behind the scenes that probably like I don't know. But in general though, like I know Vox's like or Ninja Sanji fans are toxic as hell. Dottie, please use Firefox. Why? Brave is better. It literally has built, yeah, it has one of the best ad blockers in the world built into the browser. He calls him the guy. Well, that's what I mean. It sounds like a lot of shit happened behind the scene, probably. That, like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happened behind the scene that obviously, like, led to this point beyond just his fans, I'm sure. I mean, I know his fans were hella toxic about it. I didn't really know that until, like, after it happened, but I guess that's one of the main things. Yo, what's up, Amin? Welcome to stream, dude. Yeah, but isn't Vox who defended it when people were talking about how toxic? Um, I don't think he said anything about it. I'll be honest. I don't follow Vox. To be honest, like if nothing, like I don't really follow them like at all. But like, I don't really think he came out in the defense of them either. Or actually, no, he did. I think he was actually. He was with the recent Doki Bird, right? Actually, I think he did come out. Like he was forced to read a paper or a slip about it. Actually, I'm pretty sure he was forced to. I don't think it was actually him. I mean, regardless, it's a bad look. Period. It still comes back to Ninja Sanji because you know for a fact the other creators or I guess the other VTubers in Ninja Sanji would have not read it if Niji Sanji told them like didn't tell them to. Like that was such a bad look because it's not an issue with the VTubers, right? It's an issue with Ninja Sanji themselves. So actually, I do remember that. I remember that. Yeah, it was like a black screen and like he was like reading off a paper about like oh this and this happened because of Doki Bird. How old am I? I am 4 million years old. It's a good song. Wait, did you guys see the recent one? See, how many of you guys watch Mugen? Do you guys watch Mugen at all? If not, I really recommend him. I know Shenny does. And if so, if you guys do watch him, did you guys watch his new video? His new video. Oh my god, I never realized how fucking toxic. Thought he's 42, yes. Oh, you forgot the 3 zeros. 42,000, yeah. Um, did you guys watch his new video that came out? Dude, that was a wild ass video, dude. That was a wild ass video. Well, well, in that case, if you want me to be serious, Ahmed, I don't say my age anymore, at least, because I'm not trying to dox myself. Because you could actually figure out my full like date of birth if I said that. So I'm not trying to dox myself anymore. You know, the one with Wactor, yeah, the one with Wactor, dude. I didn't fucking realize that like, um, I didn't fucking realize how fucking like oh my god, I never realized there was that like it was that crazy, dude. Like that's yeah, me here. I'll show you guys the video here. Like I never realized like how fucking like I didn't like I thought Ninja Sanji was the worst like VTubing company. Nah, this guy fucking took these guys like this VTubing company took the fucking cake. Like they straight up just took the cake. Like here, we could take a watch. We could take a watch. I think you guys might enjoy this. Like they took the fucking cake, and that is like an under fucking statement, dude. Oh, someone outside. Oh, there is someone outside. 1 second. I swear, man, it feels like sometimes I'm the only person in this fucking house. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. No one else could have answered the door. It's not. No, he only the flan boy only comes on. It comes on Saturdays. It's very sad. Don't dox yourself. I'm trying, Shani. It's hard. It's hard not to dox yourself. I wish I could marry a femboy like Dottie. You have a very cute voice. Oh, thank you. If you like my voice, you should also subscribe to my Patreon. Shameless plugin. It's so quiet. Guys, I'm here again. I'm sorry. But yeah, I feels like I'm the only fucking person in this house sometimes, man. I fucking swear to God. Okay, so where were we? So, we got this fucking guy. Like, I thought hands down, this was I thought Ninja Sanji was the worst, like, bead tubing company, like, ever. Holy shit, I've never heard of Wactor before. They take the fucking cake. Like, nah, they don't take the whole cake. They fucking have the whole party to themselves. Like, Jesus Christ. It's been 40 years. I mean, yeah, I'm impressed. You guys waited 40 years for me. Damn, you guys are committed. You're only 42 after all. 42,000. Thank you. You forgot a zero. Dottie, your new ASMR making your boyfriend was super cute. Oh, I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And also, what's up, Doe? Welcome, Nancy. Welcome. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that one seemed to have done well. Everyone is an illusion. I'd be afraid to go corpo. I mean, what it comes down to is, like, if you're gonna go corpo, have a lawyer look over the contract. That's really what it comes down to. Like, I think a lot of people just get, like, carried away because, like, being a part of a corp can help you a lot. But, like, I still think you need someone to, like, well, review it, you know? I think that's what it really comes down to, at least in my opinion. Once I find a job again, you got this, case, so have faith. But yeah, like, let's, like, look here. Just listen. Musion, take it away. That's what it feels like, isn't it, Silkworm? There could be good sides. I mean, there's definitely good sides, but I mean, what it comes down to is looking at the contract. That's really what it comes down to. And this is like something, it's kind of wild. Like, I'm surprised I've never heard of these people before. Well, some of this is still recent, Helsing. Some of this is actually still recent because I decided to check out their Twitter account. Wactor hasn't. I mean, who are you gonna jail, right? You could sue them, but that's the problem. Whenever you go after corporations, no one, like, it's gonna be hard to put anyone in jail because it's a corporation, right? Because, like, you're gonna end up finding them, but you can't, like, all of a sudden put the CEO in jail. Like, that's the problem with, like, corporations, like, almost all over the world. You're like you just have to find them, basically, right? When it's a corporation doing something. Yo! Ants Camillo, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream, where we're learning about Wactor. We're watching the ad because I like to respect them. Since we're watching it, you know, on stream. So if you guys actually, that game does look kind of cool, to be honest. Whoa, what is that booba you guys see that booba physics though? Yeah, that's wild booba physics. Is an ethical reaction streamer. Yes, yes, I am. I mean, I barely do any reaction streams, to be honest. Like, I still can't get over like how I've never heard of these people before. I wouldn't think in 10 of your streams you've watching videos. Yeah, that sounds about right, Merc. Yeah. Don't expand to, yeah. That's wild. That's such a red sign, yeah. Dude, just think about that. Just think about that. Within a span of a year, you get 40 talents, 40 VTubers, right? Just think about it. 40 VTubers. And in a span of a year, you lose like basically all but like 5. Talk about a fucking red flag and a fucking half, guys. Like, holy shits. Holy shits. That is wild. Absolutely fucking wild, dude. RTS management? Yeah, literally. After the first year. Yeah, right? My people. Yo hablo español, yo hablo español. Soy yo hablo español, yo hablo español. Yeah, it's VTubing's actually kind of big. That's something like I didn't realize. Okay, first of all, I didn't realize India had the highest like YouTube users, but like I didn't realize like how big like streaming is in Mexico until recently. It's actually kind of low key massive. I didn't really realize that, to be honest. And then Brazil. That Brazil makes sense. USA. I was surprised about Indonesia. Well, Indonesia, this is more for YouTube. I don't really know about them, but I know Brazil is also huge in the VTubing scene. I've seen a lot with like what's the pink gremlin girl? Um it's found his place to call home. So they were also short, tiny goobers. Yeah, that's crazy. He fell into the three brands of what makes good content. Oh, 100%, yeah. That's how you say ha ha ha. Oh no, it's ha 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 with a J. Ha 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 ha. J A. Is it? I didn't know that. So you agree? No, I'm not. No, I don't agree with that. No. I think I was referring to them. Nope. No, 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 no. I'm not tiny. I'm 5'7", you fucks. Sorry. I overreacted. I'm sorry about the work, Vivian. That sounds rough. Laura says different bullshit. Bullshit, I tell you, bullshit. In nanometers, Silkworm, I'm gonna backhand you. You want me to take the video away? I'll take the video away right now. I will stop this bus, and you guys never get to get a chance to watch the video. Okay? So now everyone with their juice cups, their orange juice cups, you fucking sit there and you watch this, or I'm turning it off. Okay? God. And it says 4-7. Bullshit. That's bullshit. I tell you, bullshit. You keep talking over it. Well, I like to add my own takes on it. You know? Puppy pant. God damn it. Roar! Roar! I feel stupid. Punished by the loud minority? What do you mean by that? Yo, it's crazy. What the hell? What the hellies? What the hellies? Nah, bullshit. You know what? Fuck you guys. We're watching the video. Dude, this part's wild, man. I'm at good job, Krim. Good job, Krim. Good job, Ray. Good job, Ray. Good headbats. You get the headbats. Yeah, right. You wouldn't want to get rid of him. Every wrestling fun until someone brings up the RKO. Yeah, seriously though. Dude, how shitty of a company do you have to be? Like, what the hell? I did see that, Mark. Yeah, I actually did see that. I saw it on TikTok a couple days ago. This is wild. This is wild. This is the wild part. Holy shit. Yeah, dude. The fucking Dockster. So So that's something you have to understand. The reasoning behind the laws in Japan are very like the laws in Japan are kind of fucked, to be honest. Um, so for example, in case you guys might not know, for let's say you leave a negative review of a restaurant in Japan, you can be sued for that in Japan, of course. If they want to take it to like a lot of times though, it's kind of hard to do it on foreigners because let's say you go back to like let's say I visit Japan, leave a bad review. They want to sue me, but I go back to Mexico, they have to file that lawsuit in Mexico, which isn't going to go through obviously. But like that's why they're being like we're going to sue the fans who speak negatively about us cuz in Japan defamation, even though it's true, even if it's something is true, you can still sue for that and it still counts as defamation because it should be in private. Sounds like it's private school and they say you can't have a job outside of school. Literally though, it's kind of wild. My at the fine dining Italian place that I used to work at, we used to have that clause because like at the fine dining Italian place like our manager I almost fucking said his name out loud. Holy shit. He one time explained to me his hiring methods were kind of fucked. He says he only hires certain people for the job, which would obviously get him in trouble for saying that. And there is the expectation of you cannot have any other job outside this job because it would look bad on us if you were working like a second job. Is basically what he said when I used to work at that fine dining Italian place. And what I mean, it's kind of shitty to say, but what I mean by like him hiring only certain people, it was how do I explain without sounding really shitty? Um, I'm just gonna be blunt with it. I'm just gonna be really blunt with it. He only hired people he thought were attractive. Um, and yeah. Because like there's like sometimes people would come in for interviews and I would talk to them and I'm like, oh, why don't you hire that person? Like they seem to really like they have a lot of history. They know what's up, and they're like, oh, they don't. He would say they just don't have the vibe of this place. Like only get not gay people. It would be like it would just what he would consider attractive, basically. And whenever like he was like questioned, you would just like be like, oh, you don't have the vibe of this place. basically saying you're just not attractive enough to work here, which was it's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked up, you know. Um, the good looks bring more money. Yeah. Well, that's why like the female like uniforms were like basically like a mini skirts and like I mean all the uniforms were tight, right? Definitely worse for the like the female uniforms because they're like mini skirts, super tight mini skirts with like a tout blouse, boobs basically being popped out because of the blouse, right? While the guy uniforms were like a vest, a tie, dress shirt, and dress pants, but they had to be tight as well. There had to be like a certain like look to it, I guess. Um, because the vibes are what pay the bills. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's so shitty to say though. Um, you're trying to emulate Hooters, yeah, but like it was supposed to be like a more fancy, I guess you could almost say like a fancy Hooters. To kind of give you an idea, we had a special shot drink. Each shot costs like it was $500. I'm trying to remember the name of the alcohol, it was like a whiskey, and like the entire bottle itself cost like 10 grand or something like that, and then we sold each shot for like $500. Yeah, it was something stupid. Because we used to get a lot of, I mean, we had a lot of rich clientele, I'll say that much. Like, you know, say what you say about the restaurant, but that place made fucking bank, right? They made fucking bank. Yo, hello Bonnie, hello. That was like a couple days ago. It was good though. I really enjoyed my time with Mango. I always have a fun time with everyone. Would that be Mango and Mango's friends, to be honest? I also got really drunk that night. But yeah, like say what you will about them, but they like made bank. And like I made bank working there, right? At like the peak time was during the holidays. During the holidays, like Christmas, New Year's, all that, I was almost making $1,000 like a night. It was that fucking insane, right? And like yeah, you just had a lot of rich clientele coming through. There was one dude a lot of servers would fight over. This guy would tip out like $1,000 because this guy was fucking hella fucking filthy rich, like filthy fucking rich. And I remember one time one of the people that I worked with, she got really upset because it was supposed to be her table since she was up next, but the manager, one of our other managers, decided to take the table from her, and she was very upset at that. I mean, I would be upset too, but I didn't really care for the politics, to be honest. I'm just like, give me whoever I get. I don't really care to fight over a fucking person. There isn't a lot. Yeah, man, it was a lot. It was a lot of money, to be honest. It was a lot of fucking money. Like you were making bank. You just kind of were. There's no other way to say it other than you're just making bank working there, to be honest. Like during the holidays, during like the regular year, you would be like, some days you would have good days, sometimes you would have bad days. The most I ever made from one table was a table of 5. This was on a Tuesday, I remember specifically. They had like a cup. They ordered 2 wine bottles. They ordered a bunch of oysters. Everyone had an entree and an appetizer plus drinks. I don't remember exactly what the bill came out to, but they tipped me $152 is what they tipped me on that table on Tuesday. So you can make, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot of money. Hiring people in the service is kind of norm, especially if it's a premium place. Oh, 100%. It is. It is 100% fuck gamer, but it's still like technically that's illegal. And it's still fucked up to do, right? It's just, I mean, it just kind of is. It's kind of fucked up that that's the thing, right? But yeah. Oh wait, play. Facts. Like, imagine being doxxed by the VTuber company you used to work for, man. That's so fucked up, dude. That's so fucked up. Loki reminds me how my department's main attraction is one dude that would 90% go see because they think it was cute. No one says it directly, but 2/3 of women go there, says he's cute, come back at least once. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that would happen to me, but I used to get, I mean, maybe he was just good at it. Well, I don't know. Now I'm actually questioning. Was I actually good at my job or people were just coming back for me? Because I used to have a lot of people asking for me when I used to work at the Italian place. And same with Olive Garden. When I used to work at Olive Garden and the Italian place, the fine dining place, a lot of people would come back asking for me specifically if I could be their server. Here you'd like to get $20 max a tip. Even that is extremely. Most tips are like $5 or so. Yeah. Well, like a table of two. When I used to work at the fine dining, I used to be able to get their check up to like $100 pretty easily, to be honest. Not really by trying. It's just like, all right, drinks, cool. Appetizer, cool. Any side salads? Doesn't really matter, yes or no. Cool. Appetizer, cool. And then by then it's like $100, to be honest, plus appetizer. That's where I got my experience before I started working at the Italian place. At the Italian place, I was a busser first. But I wanted to be a server, so I started working at Olive Garden, got the experience as a server, and then I started working at the Italian place. Offered me a server role. They're like, hey, we noticed that you were working at Olive Garden. Do you want to work here as a server? And I was like, yeah, I'd be so down for that. And well, there you go. Soup and salad Sundays, dude, I fucking hated that shit, man. One of my worst times at Olive Garden when I had a table of like 20 people, right? And that table, they were so fucking needy. They were so needy. And the dude, like the head of the table comes like, you did such an amazing job. You know, you really deserve this tip. Here is $5. I was about to lose my shit. And it was like, the check was up to like, I think it was like $150 out of like 20 people, man. And he's like, here is $5. I'm like, are you fucking with me right now? Are you actually fucking with me? Dude, and they were there for like 5 hours. They're like, they were the only table I had for like basically the entire day. It was so fucked up. Did you get to keep it all? No, yeah, we got to keep it all. There is no split there is no split of the tips. We got to keep it all. You get is it illegal? I thought employees could hire and fire any basis as long as it's not based on sex or religion. It is. Well, that's the thing though. You could technically say that is like discrimination though. Right? Because like it depends on the state, but like each state has its own terms for discrimination, and I don't think you could just hire it if you think someone's attractive or not, right? Because like it'd be the equivalent to saying like someone who's disabled, right? Let's say if for the sake of, you know, depending on the disability, you'd be like, oh, that's not attractive. We can't have that here. You could that's illegal. You can't discriminate based on that, right? So I don't really think it depends on like what you would consider, and depends on the state law. I can't really say I know state law too well, but like it's also kind of hard to prove, right? That's why like he would say, "Oh, you just don't fit the vibe of this place." You don't really give specifics, you know, if people ask, because sometimes people would come back and say like, "Oh, did I get the job?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, no." It's that cute twink again. Let's tip him 150. Now you guys are making me question. Maybe I wasn't good at my job. Maybe people were coming back for me, man. You know, it's crazy. And that's funny because actually there was a couple times people would leave me their numbers in the check. Oh my god, I wasn't good at my job. People were coming back for me. No, I thought I was just really good at my job. What the fuck? Dude, I need to go see a therapist. I thought I was really good at my job. I thought I was good at my job. I need to go see a therapist. What the fuck, dude? This like kind of reminds me of the same realization of like when I used to work there. I've talked about this theory a couple times now, but like it happened to me a couple times where like I guess like at the time I'm pretty dense. I'm really dense, right? A lot of the like my coworkers would like flirt with me, and I'd be like, "Oh, they're so friendly. They're so friendly." Like I'm like there's like one of our gay bartenders, like one time, this is on New Year's, he picked me up and put me on the ground and tickled the fuck out of me in the hallway. And then like ran off, and I'm like, oh, he's so nice, he's such a great person, he's such a great friend. Or like there was a girl who used to call me boy toy, and I remember, I didn't know at the time, I didn't know what that meant. And I remember having to look that up because she just kept calling me it so often. I'm like, okay, I need to look this up and see what this means. And I remember talking to her on Instagram and being like, took a screenshot of it on fucking, what the fuck is that website? There's a website that tells you what the fuck this shit means. Like Urban Dictionary, that's what it's called. And I took a screenshot, I sent it to her, I'm like, you've been calling me this in front of everyone? And she goes, ha 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 ha. And then after that, she stopped calling me it. Like this, oh my God, man. Dude, I'm gonna lose my shit. I was never good at my job. People just kept coming back for me, man. That's wild, dude. I feel you, Daddy. You were trying me. You got locked into taking care of a party section. You got no more tables. Yeah, literally fucking right. It was fucking awful. I thought the only forms that you were banned from hiring were sex, religion, and race. I thought anything else was fair game. I don't know. It depends on the state law, to be honest. I couldn't tell you, Queso. But I thought it was illegal. Have you considered it might have been because you were a silly guy too? Maybe. I can't really say that. You think a business wouldn't discriminate, kind of like how no, it's not that I don't think they would discriminate. A lot of businesses discriminate. All I'm saying that it's still illegal to do, right? Sounds about right. That's crazy. Being is in customer service. Probably because they liked your demeanor. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Maybe they just liked your vibes. You're definitely good looking at your. That's crazy. Friendly people bring back regular. I mean, that is true. That's more like flirting. Not us accidentally giving Donnie about his old job. Yeah, calling you a boy toy is wild. Yeah, tell me about it. Couldn't take any hints, dude. Like looking, well, that's the thing, right? Like when, like now looking back at it, I realize now that a lot of my coworkers were flirting with me, and I just didn't like acknowledge it, right? I was just kind of like, I'm just kind of here to work and go on with it. Because like the thing is, like I know this much at the restaurant, hookup culture was fucking rampant in that place, man. Like one of my best friends at the time, I was about to say her name. One of my best friends at the time. I remember we were just kind of hanging out in her car, and she told me how she like hooked up with like one of her other coworkers the other day, and she was really upset at her because like she was wearing like her favorite underwear, which I guess were like this leopard print, and the other girl, in trying to be like sexy and stuff, like tried to use her teeth to like pull it down and accidentally ripped her favorite underwear. And like I said, I know like hookup culture was pretty rampant there, right? So like looking back at it, I'm like, oh my god, everyone's trying to fucking hook up with me. And I'm just like, I don't know, everyone's so friendly, everyone is so nice. Because I would just hear stories of how like people would like constantly fucking hook up with each other, man. I like oh my god, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude. I mean, that part I already knew, but the part of like, oh, it's not that I was good at my job, it's just that like people were coming there for me. I was fucking eye candy. What the fuck? I thought I was good at my job. I thought that's why people kept asking for me. Oh my fuck. I thought I was good at my job, man. God fucking damn it, dude. This bullshit. This fucking bullshit. I hope, Helsing, you're taking clips of this, because like this is good to spare content. I mean, not for me. This I feel like I got fucking hit by a fucking bat on the side of the head. But I mean, at least we can make clips out of this. God fucking damn it, dude. This is making me want to go outside to a maid cafe for some reason. I wouldn't mind. I mean, I think being a server is kind of fun though, to be honest. I wouldn't mind working at a maid cafe for like a day or two. That needs to be watched over. Yeah, tell me about it. You almost dox two people in the same stream. Well, it's just because I just say their names. It's just like out of like, I mean, I wouldn't have doxed them. Like their names are very fucking common. Like it's almost the equivalent of me saying, "Oh, John did this." Do you think you can figure out who the fuck John is? That's such a common name. Don't worry, your tears will be edited soon. Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks. I just did my job too because I wasn't good for hookups. You're the best at your job, Dottie. Don't lie to me! Don't lie to me! God damn it, man. Not the freaky restaurant. Hookup culture is crazy. It is. Hookup culture is very crazy in the food industry. It's just commonplace. If it was at Olive Garden, I never really noticed it there, to be honest. I think people disliked me there at Olive Garden though, to be honest. I used to get like, there was one girl who I don't know, she fucking hated my guts. And like, I broke her brain one time, and even my own, like the general manager of the store or the area was there at the time. And he's like, I just remember his face of being like, cause like, I forgot what the fuck was going on. She wanted me, that's what it was. She wanted me to help with the ice or something. I can't remember fucking what exactly. And I just told her, oh, I'm really busy. I have a lot of tables. I just can't right now. And she's like, well, I guess you're not really good at your job, are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I'm actually, I'm not good at my job. Thank you. And I remember her just being, and just being like dumbfounded because she thought I was gonna like, I don't know what the fuck she thought I was gonna respond with. I mean, I think a lot of people would respond is like, oh, you hurt my ego. Fuck you. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. I'm terrible at my job. Thank you. And then even the general manager, they're just standing. He's like, I mean, me and the general manager, they were really cool. We would talk anime. We were both really into like Black Clover, and we would talk anime with each other. I feel terrible. Take this. Take what? If I made more, I wouldn't mind serving forever. So easy. It is. It is very easy and casual, to be honest. Yo, what's up, Snippa? I was just teasing you. No! No! I never did. What do you mean? You just lied to me. I see that emoji. That's like a smug emoji. You lied to me. I would have given you a nice tip if you were my server, or more than just a tip. Oh my god! See, that makes me question, is that what everyone felt? God damn it! It makes so much. I mean, it didn't happen a lot. It only happened, I think it was like 2 or 3 times where someone put their phone number in their fucking in the fucking check. But like, I did have a lot of fucking regulars, man. Oh my god, I can't. I was not good at my job. I was just fucking eye candy. God damn it. That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Fly? I got some nuggies. Give me the nuggies. God damn it, man. Bullshit, I tell you. Bullshit. God damn it. I hate being like one of those few dudes on staff. They would have to find me, lift up the and they filled it up so much that I was so stressed not to, wait, let me read this. I hated being like one of those few dudes on staff. They would have to find me to lift up the raspberry lemonade all the time. Yeah, see, that wasn't an issue for me. They never asked me to lift anything. You were good at your job. Don't lie to me, Silkworm. Don't fucking lie. Don't be trying to make me feel better. They never asked me to lift anything. There was other guys who did lift shit, but they never asked me to lift anything. What the fuck? That's crazy. I'm fucking rage. We're ending stream right now. I'm fucking rage quitting. Oh, my internet crashed for a second. I would become a regular. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Fuck, god damn it. Valid reaction. I was never good at my job. I was fucking eye candy. I was one of those omegas that worked at the restaurants. Oh my god. Oh my fine. You guys keep watching the video. I need to go for a walk. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I just went to go open up my open up my window because it's really hot. I mean, that's why your boss hired you, right? Shut up, Northgard! That was hired because I'm coping. I'm fucking coping. I was good at my job, I swear. I was good at my job. I swear. I'm fucking coping. I know exactly why he hired people too. Fucking A, man. Ugly servers had to do extra? No, not there. But just in general, they never asked me to like do anything like that. They never asked me to lift things up, I guess. Huh. God damn it. Fucking bullshit, man. That was after your buff guy era, so it makes sense they helped you. I mean, no, I wasn't that buff anymore. Yeah, that was after my buff era. Daddy needs his walkies. Now you're just eye candy on internet base. Well, I do actually. I say that, but I do upload occasional like half selfies to my Twitter on occasion. I used to do mini photo shoots of myself too every so often. I don't really do those anymore. I mean, I would never post those anywhere. Those were just more for myself. Dottie, yeah, when I played football, I used to be a linebacker, man. I used to be fucking super fucking buff. Not anymore though. Like it's wild, right? Because like I remember back in middle school, I used to get so upset. I remember I would look in the mirror and be like, I look like a girl, and I would get upset at myself for thinking I looked like a girl, and how the tables have turns. Oh, how the tables have turns. You're even cuter now. That's crazy. Is okay. Better than getting half cock hobbit jokes all the time. Yo, Queso, where are you? Bring out the guillotine. We got some people we're gonna guillotine today. Queso, bring out the guillotine. Bye, Vivian. Have a good one. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Like, this is wild, dude. This VTubing company is actually kind of wild. The fact that they dox their own, like, VTuber, that is wild, dude. Holy shit. Get all the guillotines. We're guillotining everyone. Bring out all the guillotines. Everyone's fucking getting guillotined today. Grr punches the mirror. Off with their heads. Off with their heads. How one of my co was I now you're having a crisis. Wondering if you ever I mean, I want to say I was good at my job. Okay. On a serious though, I really want to say I was good at my job because like I could handle like up to 6 tables by myself. And if you've ever been a server, you know how much work that can be, right? So I want to say I was good at my job, but I'm also wondering, was it more the fact that people like what I'm worried about now? Well, not really worried about. It's not what makes me curious is when people asked for me, right? Which was a lot of people. Well, maybe I don't know. It would happen like every other day. I would get like okay. If I had to put it this way, if I had to more like a flat number, I would say like maybe every other day to a day, one person would come in asking for me, or like a table would come to ask for me, right? Um but like it makes me question now, like it wasn't because was it because I was good at my job? Was it because I was just icon dude? I was the Omega in the BL. I need a therapist. What did I do? Not everyone getting guillotined except me, of course. You too. I mean, I think I was pretty good at my job, but it's probably on a more serious note. I think it's just probably a combination of the two of them, right? I don't actually think it was like one or the other because like I knew someone who had like was very pretty, but she was also kind of dumb as rocks. She ended up getting fired because she was just dumb as rocks. Um, so yeah. That also reminds me too. Like I remember our bartenders and some of the servers would go into like would take shots inside the liquor room since there was no camera in there. So they would go in there and take whiskey shots. They needed the copium. My copium was ignorance is bliss. Dottie is the Yuki. Yeah, I am the Yuki. So it makes sense. Yeah, that's crazy. Has been no except UK so fine. No, not UK so. And then being a there's worse things that I don't know, man. I mean, at least I read a lot of toxic BLs to be honest. So dude, like I can't imagine. Like, why would you do that? Jesus, dude. What is wrong with these people as a company to dox their like viewers, like or their VTubing? It's like why? I'm getting you've done so much body. I don't want to fucking hear it. A room with Donnie. Donnie makes me crazy. Is that how that works? You sure it was me? Because I don't remember that. You sure it wasn't like a plushie of me? Like, oh shush, you know what you've done. You know what you've done, Bonnie. I don't want to hear it. Mm, 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 mm. Was Shino Latina? Shino Latina? That'd be really funny. Yo, what's up, Carbon? Long time no see, my dude. How is you? How is you? How is you, Carbon? Welcome, welcome, dude. How have you been? Innocent? Nah, you're not innocent. Oh, whoa, 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 not today. Why are you just assuming today body? No, 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 no. There's more than just today body. You're the one making me crazy. Oh, oh, oh. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yo, thank you for the lurk, Ray. I gotta go to daycare. Bye. Enjoy your daycare. Just checking out Twitch a little. Nice. Nice, my dude. You're not getting them. Fine. I don't want any of your nuggets. I'll have my own nuggets. Dude, they literally doxed her state and her like her town. That's wild, dude. That's so wild, man. Like, what is wrong with this company? Dude, they're wild, dude. Holy shit. Dude, right? They're wild. This is such a wild company, man. Dude, this is such a wild thing to do as a company. To Michigan? That's fair. That is pretty well. That's not that's not the city. That's the state. Michoacan is the name of the state. Yo, what's up, Jojo? Welcome to stream, dude. Like, have you guys ever heard of this company before this video? Like Wactor? I've never heard of them until I watched this video. It's kind of insane. Like these guys take the fucking cake and the whole fucking place with them. Like Jesus Christ. That makes it even more fitting though. I mean it does. Never knew who they were either, right? And yeah, I know of Ninja Sanji, but these company, I thought Ninja Sanji was the worst company. These guys are so much fucking worse. Holy shit. Oh, 100%. 100%, Shani. And yeah, I only knew the mainstream ones. Same. Dude, that's wild, man. Never heard of these stocks. Yeah, those stocks are only in the Japanese stock market. Might be a little bit exploitive, I know, right? Just a little bit, just a little bit. Bye, Mark. Have a good night, my dude. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for coming. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Dude, that's so wild, man. Holy shit. Yo, thank you for the Doritos. Yum, 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 yum. Like, Jesus Christ, dude. Yo, what's up, Azur? Dude, like, this is so wild to me, man. Like, like whatever you can say like a company's really shitty, right? You can say a company because there's plenty of shitty companies out there, but like for someone to do this or a company to do this, that means there's someone like high up that personally made this decision and is this terrible of a fucking human when it comes to money, right, Reinhold? Like, not to mention like they're literally trying to like force them to stay. That's just fucked. Jesus, like, Jesus Christ. This actually happened, I know, right? Dude, sue their ass. Sue their fucking ass, dude. I would fucking sue them into oblivion. I mean, it'd be hard though because you have to go to Japan to sue them, but like, fuck, man. See, like that's the problem a lot of times with situations like this is like if you want to get like revenge from the company, you have to submit it in Japan, right? You can't just like sue someone from a different country. It's kind of hard to sue someone from a different country. You have to go to that country and put the subpoena there. What? Not the subpoena. The you have to sue them in that country, basically. File the paperwork within that country. Or my glasses? Don't worry about it. The lion hates him. When I haven't done anything, I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear about it. That's funny, man. During a few days ago. Oh, more than that. More that body. You've done so much. Dude, they dodged a bullet. They dodged the bullet. These two guys who fucking left before their debut. That's so fucking funny, right? Because like, good for them. Like, fuck Wactor. Because like, the fuck that like you have to pour money into marketing their models and everything like that, and they're like, oh, they actually left. They quit. Like, thank God they quit. Good for them, man. Jesus. Never seen. Yeah, right. Literally. Yeah, what's up, Azua? Hello, Azua. Dude, that's so wild to me. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm blocking the screen, aren't I? Oops, might be. Isn't that wild, dude? Jesus Christ. How shitty of a company you have to be to go for basically you have to go 36 people. Jesus. Yes, it can. Yeah, right? Dude, it's wild to me, man. It does. You know what it reminds me of? What's the exploitative like work thing? It's like 944 and 911. No, not 911. It's like 966 where it's just like you work 9 days or you work I fucking forget. But like you know what you guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't. 9-5? No. There's a documentary on it. Fuck, I can't remember the name. 9. Here, let me look it up. $996. 996. That's what it is. Basically, it is from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. 6 days a week. What? Wait, how the fuck? How can a company tell you be like you can't take any psychiatric medication? What? That's wild. Can you be as a company? That's what I'm saying, Reinhold. That's wild, dude. No, Dottie, that's well, no, I know it's 9110, but it reminds me of 996 is what it reminds me of. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Well, that's another thing I don't understand is like I think what it comes down to, obviously, like I'm not blaming them, the people who worked here, but I think it just comes down to show how important it is when you get a contract with a company, have a lawyer review it. Like it still amazes me too, like how a lot of like it's I guess it's common within like VTubing spaces or corpos where if I join, I go in debt for the model, but you keep the IP. What that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So let me get this straight. I join a VTubing corp. You guys pay for the model, but like, I mean, I pay for the model, but you guys keep the IP of it. That makes no fucking sense to me. Like, why? That's the thing. Like, a lot, like, and it sucks that a lot of these people fall into this, right? Like, it's insane to me. Like, that's just so wild. Like, so fucking wild. It's like me going to the Italian place. They're telling me, oh, you have to, like, pay for the shirt. You have to pay for the uniform, but we keep the uniform. That makes no fucking sense. Yo, what's up, Jasper? Hi, Jasper. Ooh, that's a big no-no. I hope they're doing well too, yeah. Hi, Riley. Yo, Riley. Thank you for the 10 buckaroonies, Riley. Thank you so much for the 10 buckaroonies. Thank you, Riley, for the super chat. Thank you, Riley, for the super chat. Thank you so much for the 10 buckaroonies. Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Riley, for the 10 buckaroonies super chat. Thank you very much. Da-na-na-na. How is you, Riley? We're doing well. Hi, Minnie. Hello, Minnie. How is you, Minnie? Welcome to stream, dude. Doing perfect. I'm glad to hear so, Riley. And have no real idea. Oh, 100%, Reinhold. 100%. I didn't know Patrick's did a good Kampachi, even if it wasn't the same as. Wait, what? Is that Bleach? You talking about Bleach? And said, hold my beer, right, Queso? Literally. Yeah, Bleach? Oh, okay, gotcha. I was like, wait, what are you talking about? I love Bleach. Bleach is such a good anime. That's bullshit. Who believes them at this point? They're just liars over there, man. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I literally got my water bottle. Yeah, fucking ass clowns, man. Dude, it's just like how shitty can they get more? Like, holy shit. Or the over burning the town? Yeah, literally though. Oh, right, respond to analogy. Oh, that's what you're talking about. I was so confused. Gotcha. Okay, I understand now. Yeah, I mean, I think what it comes down to, gamer, is that like as long as they do a good job, but at least when it comes to the VTubing community, that's a very big taboo. You can't really just switch voices on a character like that. That's like the biggest of taboos in the VTubing space. Like, yo, Ranhold, thank you for the follow, my dude. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. For the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. If ever funding whacked or had a humiliation fund, oh, 100%. Oh, wait, yeah, they're going over what I talked about, yeah. Wait, let's go back. I don't know how they won this. I would love to see the actual, like, the court and how they came upon this decision. Because I don't really understand how they could have won this. That's such a weird law. That's such a weird fucking law. Or do you I all my scripts, every single one of them are all I improvise every single ASMR I do. I don't use scripts. I don't really like using scripts to be honest. It doesn't really flow well with me. Yo! Dura. Hello. Welcome to the stream, dude. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're watching a Fusion video, if you know who that is. Very interesting. It's a very interesting thing about how shitty Wactor is. Or Nine Ink. Dude, how did they lose those lawsuits? I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how they lost these. Like, I wish I could look at the documents to see how they came upon losing this. This is crazy. Right? Excuse me. Dude, that's so wild. Like, oh my god, that's me. I wonder what they're doing. What are they up to? Whoa. They're just sitting there. Wowzers. Oh my god. They sound like me. Isn't that crazy? They sound like me, guys. Oh my god, now there's 3 of me. Yo, there's 3 of me. That's wild. Oh my god. They're standing there menacingly. In many parts of the world haven't caught up with the current state of the internet, unfortunately. Yeah, but like the laws, I feel like shouldn't have been able to like they just shouldn't have been able to win though, because like of how like that law. I'm pretty sure it's just a Japan law. Like I that's why I would love to be able to see the court documents, but they're obviously you can't really look at them. It seems like adopt section. Yeah, he had identical siblings. I didn't know. I have so many siblings. Oh my god, they sound exactly like me. Oh my god, I'm just getting more siblings. You're making an infinite loop. No, I'm gonna break the multiverse. I'm just gonna break the multiverse. Don't fry. Nah, this won't fry my PC. But it's just so crazy to me, man. It's just like I don't know. It's just wild to me, dude. It's just so fucking wild to me. Like they shouldn't have been able to win that lawsuit because like those laws only apply to Japan, right? That's why I really want to see the court documents or like because I know the like if they tried suing someone like here in Mexico, that was shit wouldn't fly here in Mexico. That wouldn't fly here. Because I know here in Mexico they're very like they're pretty litigious against like big corpos trying to take advantage of people like that. That's why it makes me wonder like how Spain law is or Paraguayan law. Because I mean, yeah, I don't know. Mitosis dati. I know, right? I just keep splitting into more people, just going on infinitely forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Makes you wonder though. My mind is on an infinite loop. Is it? Yeah, it's kind of valid actually. Are you sick? No, my nose. I'm just a little bit cold. Cause okay, so I have a weird problem now where I'm too cold now because of my fan in the background. I don't know if you guys hear that. But if I turn off the fan now, I'm too hot. So like now my nose is runny. And I ran out of tissues. I just used up my last tissue a couple minutes ago. Ba ba da ba da ba da. Needs a blanket or a hug. I'm wearing a like a hoodie right now too. He's just like how sensitive. How dare you? How dare you? A bad taste challenge just without the fun magic and body tech, right? Oh my god, that's so wild, dude. Is that's the thing though? I wouldn't mind joining a corpo, a VTubing company to be honest, but I definitely be one of those situations where like, all right, time to hire a lawyer to look this over. You nana bina dua. It's just wild, man. It's just like I just don't understand how someone can even like be that shitty of a human being. Someone tries to, leave the world and they're the V2 Incorp is like, okay, you still have to work though. You have to still stream for us. He would turn alcoholic. Oh, alcoholic. I mean, I already am workaholic though. But like the problem, like the thing I would want to join for as a VTuber is the resources, right? There's just a lot of resources in a corpo that you could take advantage of, as long as it's a good corpo, right? If it's a shitty one, then obviously no. That's why I would need to like review very heavily, with like a lawyer on what the contract is and how it looks like. Did you try to stay out of his range so he wouldn't come at you? Wait, what? Who? Who? Who come at me? Who? Some systems might be out of whack. I've had that happen. Homeostasis. The fuck? homeostasis. Isn't that how the cells divide? Or no, I think I'm thinking of mitosis. I forget what it is. Bono Diana Mina Dua. But yeah, no, it's just wild, man. It's just wild shit, dude. It's wild to see. Makes you think though. It makes you think about like about things. Cause dude, I just don't understand. Like, fuck, dude, that's so shitty. Like, just imagine, like, like I don't. I'm just trying to picture, like, you just like, not to mention Japanese law is so like weird to me. Like the fact that even if it's true, you can't speak out, you can't speak against the company. Like, what? Did you try? Oh, the cold air. Oh yeah, I don't have the fan pointed at me. I actually have the fan like pointing away from me. I don't understand people in that agency. Well, it's just they're just a bully. They're just a bully. That's really what it comes down to. Unfortunately, Japanese law allows companies to be very litigious, which is why like Nintendo is what they is. Like I don't know if you saw like this was a couple like a month or two ago. There was a kid for his like who had like cancer. He wanted to host a Mario Kart tournament to raise money, and Nintendo closed it down. Nintendo shut it down. And that's just because of how litigious, like, there's no freedom, like, how to explain it? Like, in Japan, there's no idea of, like, free use, right? There's no concept of free use in Japan. Not to mention, it just, again, it just allows you, Japan law allows you to be very litigious against others. So, like, keeping a constant or breaking down food for energy. Oh, that's what that is. Gotcha. Oh, actually, speaking, I wonder. Oh, that makes sense. Actually, you know what's written? Now that I got on the Apple Watch, I've been using it. It tells you like if like things fall out of balance. Because you have to wear it for 7 days, and then gives you your vitals, right? And like when your vitals don't line up, it tells you. I also have another app called Wallatory, which kind of lets me know whenever things are kind of awry. They're like, oh, you are like, I could detect your stress. That actually happened to me the other day. I was talking to my mom about something, and I got notifications like, oh, we noticed like you're kind of you're feeling a little bit more stressed out. Is everything okay? And I'm like, I was just talking to my mom. It's only at 38%. What game are you trying to download, Astro? Oh no, I'm not saying it's ethical. I mean, well, sorry, I'm not saying it's okay to do that, right? I'm not saying it's ethical to do it. But the reason people do it is because they're allowed to, right? Unfortunately, there's always going to be people that will take advantage of the system. And because how litigious Japan is, right? They just think they can do whatever the fuck they want when they really can't. That's the problem, right? When something is the norm, they don't see anything wrong with they're doing. They see that, well, that's my right to do that, right? No, I know. I was just saying that you meant it's okay. Oh, what? Oh, yeah. No, it's not okay to like fuck that shit, man. That's I fucking hate that company. That's wild, dude. My watch does that too. So yeah, the sleep tracking is really helpful. It really lets me know a lot about my sleep, which I thought was really cool. Love story, and I love story. And I love story. Boop the puppy. No, I mean, to be honest, I've heard a lot of things about in Japan, and to be honest, I think what it comes down to for me is I would love to visit Japan, but I would not want to live there. It sounds like living there, it kind of sucks, honestly. Unless you're filthy rich, that's kind of like the only exception, to be honest. I'm the same way, Reinhold. Well, I would have to build up. I could take a few punches, but after that, after a while, I'm like, yeah, I'm fighting back now. It's on a crazy sale. How much is it right now, Astro? Actually, I thought about. I'm like, oh, maybe I can get it now. I won't even have fucking time to play it. I barely have time to play the games I play right now, man. You're thinking of not getting sued. You're thinking of like prosecution, right? When it comes to like getting in trouble with like the law. It's 98%. I don't really know about civil court in Japan because that would fall under civil court, not like prosecution law. But yeah, prosecution law is like 98%. Because like basically Japan, they have the concept of if you're accused of a crime, it's just you're just guilty, period. It's kind of stupid, actually. Basic is like 15 euros. That's probably like 300 pesos. More or less, Aster. I want to say maybe a little bit more, probably a little bit more. Actually, let's find out. But like, there's also regional pricing, so that might not even be accurate either, because every region is supposed to have its own pricing. Let's find out. But wait, 14 pesos? Wait, what? Wait, there's no way that's right. Oh, wait, I forgot. I have my VPN right now. That's why it's $14. I have my VPN right now. So it's gonna show me games in okay, there you go. It was showing me games in dollars. Yeah, throw 300 pesos. Okay. I was about to say 14 pesos. Holy shit, that's so cheap. Nah, okay, yeah. It's 300 pesos, so about what I said. Oh, that's base. Yeah, if it was 14 pesos, that's basically free, man. 14 pesos is less than a cent. Or is about sorry, it's about $1 rather. Take their laws. Well, the thing is, I think they're just overly litigious. Big Wolf. Because like again, like what it comes down to is there's a lot of rampant crimes when it comes to like other stuff too. For example, like harassment towards women in Japan is pretty big right now, and it's just been progressively getting worse. Who the fuck was it? I think it was Bao, the VTuber who like I want to was it Bao? I can't remember or maybe it was I think it was Michi actually, Michi the VTuber. I watch her stuff on occasion. And she was talking about how like she got groped in Japan, and she didn't really know how to react to it. So I know like harassment towards women is pretty big in Japan, and it's not really prosecuted that much. Na 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 na. That's pretty. It is, yeah. I mean, it's just like they just. I don't know, like. Just Japan is a very interesting culture. They're in a culture of like, in my opinion, stagnation, because they still hold these very stagnant beliefs, right? A lot of their system is stagnant from like after World War II. They haven't really changed that much. Their work culture and their concepts of things, which isn't great. Not a great thing, to say the least. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ba-ba-ba. The harassment is awful. It is. It's just one of those things, unfortunately, where it's just the work culture is just not great, Chief. And just like the culture in general. Like I know they're very like in like they're anti-foreigner in Japan, right? Um, yeah, they're just very anti-foreigner. I know a lot of times like that's a big complaint I see about people who move there is that like they have to pay extra to rent, and a lot of times they'll get denied if they're a foreigner. Some places don't allow you in if you're a foreigner. It's a very, like I said, I would like to visit, but I don't know if I'd want to live there, to be honest. Yeah, I've heard, you know what I've heard really good things about is China. Actually, I wouldn't mind visiting China. I've heard really good things about there. Where else? China. I would want to visit China, Japan, Thailand. I think would be really cool to visit. I mean, I'm gonna start listing out a bunch of countries here. I could go on forever. There's actually a lot of places I wouldn't mind visiting. A lot of countries. To be fair, the same culture is the same culture that managed to practically evolve them from the Middle Ages to one of the leaders in technological advance in like 250 years. I don't I think people tend to underestimate, in my opinion, how technologically advanced Japan is. I let me I think that Japan as a whole is really not that technologically advanced, but the companies who work within it are, right? Because I don't really see anything that in Japan on a regular basis that screams at me technologically advanced. Um, but the companies who work there are pretty good, like Hyundai, Kia, things like that. Yes, right. But in my opinion, they haven't really done anything that shows to me like technology, like within the country, right? But it's not necessarily about the technology itself. I'm talking more about the culture. The culture itself is very stagnant, right? There's not a lot of like they. I think they like, for example, agree. Like they've just recently up like changed laws. For example, like the age of consent to like 16. That's wild to me. That is just in like this was like a year or two ago. They just changed. That's wild to me. Absolutely fucking wild that that's not even a thing. So just in general, I just like the culture itself. And like because like it's so crazy to me. Like even if it's true, you can't like defamate. Like you can't say bad things about a company, even if it's true. Like that's wild. I struggle to keep up nowadays. Yeah, I mean, I can't even say though that like I also know like technology like with the back of my hand in Japan. Either. So I know they have some good rail train systems. I know that much. I know they have some really good train systems. I want to travel all the cafes in all the countries. Yeah, same Shenny. What made them able to keep at a high pace would be hard to let go of that. Oh, that's true. Yeah. Well, what's interesting is about Japan is they have I remember watching a video, documentary on it, where they have the belief of like by working so hard it makes them really efficient when it's kind of proven that like high workloads does not make you efficient, right? Yeah, I same Reinhold. I thought about moving there myself when I was younger. I was like, God, it would be so cool to live in Japan, but now I'm just like, I don't know about that one, Chief. I saw that Northgard. Yeah, they still use the flop. I mean, in fairness, a lot of places, including like the US, still use the floppy disk system. But even then, for them, they're even more ingrained. And that just has to do with the culture, right? They have the mentality of why change something if it's not needed, right? Which is not necessarily a bad thing per se, but it's only a bad thing for certain things. In this case, like, yeah, they should probably upgrade to a better system, right? The idea of like, don't fix something that's not broken isn't necessarily a good thing all the time. Banana. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here in about like 5 minutes or so. Because I do gotta record some stuff. I want to work on a video that I've been working on. And dude, I just haven't ever since I started doing more video or more audios, dude, I'm like have less time now. I'm giving I just realized I'm giving myself a head pat. I'm giving myself a head pat. I'm like, wait, why am I rubbing my hand? Like, I'm giving myself a head pat right now. I'm like telling myself, you're working so hard. Good job. You're working so hard. I'm like, thank you, myself. Thank you. Thank you, self. Thank you, self, for the reminder. What are the points for? Not really. I haven't really decided what we could do with them, but I think it would just be cool to have them. That's really what it comes down for. It's come down to for me. Gamba gamba. Gamba 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 gamba. Okay. Yeah, I think yo, thank you for the head pats. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you for the head pat. Thank you for the head pat. Gamba, gamba, gamba. We're still using those, yeah. Well, I know like I'm pretty sure they're still being used, Big Wolf, actually in a lot of places. Um like what is it? The fucking towers in in airports. A lot of those still being used like that. Make sure to eat later. Yeah, I mean that's another thing. I'm actually really hungry right now. So that's why I'm like, oh, I should probably go eat something. I did eat a protein bar this morning. Every day I stream now, I make sure to eat a protein bar. But I'm feeling pretty hungry, so I think I'm probably gonna go get some food. There's another reason. I'm like, all right, I think we'll call it that. And I haven't been able to stream the full 4 hours anymore, but I have to give somewhere. I have to give somewhere. If not, I burn out, and I don't want to. I want to try to avoid burnout as much as I can. I like to hover right at the line, but I don't actually want to cross the line. You guys feel me? You feel me? Doesn't count as a meal. Well, I don't normally eat breakfast, but I have it because of stream. Because I never have breakfast. I don't really wake up hungry. I don't really see a point in breakfast for myself. Too tiny for shut up. Plus, like at this time is usually when I eat anyway. When I'm not streaming, at 4 is when I have my meal. But okay, I wonder where we're having food for today. I hear stuff going off in the background. Ah, there's a YouTube channel. There is, yeah. I have so I guess for those who might not know, I do ASMR content. I do ASMR content on my YouTube and Patreon. Patreon is for exclusive stuff and how would I say, and more spicier things, I'll say that much. YouTube is for, well, regular content that gets uploaded there, more ASMR. And I also have another YouTube channel. It is my vlog, clips, and whatever else I can think of. Comic dubs. Is there anything you need help with? Not really, no. It's just work that I just got to do. There isn't really much that can be done, to be honest. Yeah, what's up, Ellen Joe? I love your ASMR. Thank you, Ellen. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy them. Catch you later, Daz. Always love you. Bye, Shani. Have a good one. Thank you for coming by. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ba 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 ba. Okay. So yeah, we'll go ahead and end stream on that note, guys. I appreciate you guys for coming. As always, it really means a lot when you guys take time out of your day to hang out with me. Because I don't get a lot of socialization. No raid. Like I said last time, Bonnie, I only raid when I know I can stay around for a bit, because I don't like raiding and then just immediately leaving. So we'll raid when I have time to stay after stream. Yo, thank you for the follow, DKverse. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream. I'm sorry that I'm ending stream as soon as you come by. Holy shit! Yo, thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted. Holy shit! Welcome, my dude. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you for the gifted. Welcome, my dude. Welcome, my dude. Thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Wait, DKverse, are you from my YouTube channel, or did you just find me on Twitch? Or are you from my Patreon? Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you for the gifted subs. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you. That really means a lot. That really means a lot. So thank you so much, dude. I was not expecting that. Holy shit. My heart's pounding for some reason. Thank you so much, my dude. Thank you. Thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you lots. Thank you lots. I really appreciate that lots, my dude. I'm flabbergasted right now. Thank you again. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the subs. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you DKverse. Thank you for the subs. 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 Yeah, my heart's pounding. I was not expecting that, dude. Holy shit. Again, I don't even know, like, thank you again. Thank you so much for the subs. Thank you so much for the subs. I appreciate it lots. No, I am happy. Don't get me wrong. I'm just honored that they would choose me. Like anytime you guys give me subs, or really anytime you guys watch me, or just anything like that, I'm always, like I said, I'm always honored that you guys give your time to come hang out with me. You know, sub to me, gift subs to other people's in like my chat, and just other people who watch me. Like it is an honor for you guys to do that, whether that be watching, subby, and I just really, it always means a lot when I see that people are willing to take their time, their money, and give it towards me. It's just like I said, it's an honor, and it's just like I appreciate it lots. I appreciate it lots. Like thank you. Well, it's just like I said, it makes me happy because that means that like you have chosen to to sub to me, right? Which is just like, for me, that's just like, it's just it's a great honor. Including like the time you guys come hang out with me and watch stuff with me. It's just like it's a big honor because without you guys, there's nothing, right? So it is a great honor. It is a great honor. So I appreciate that, guys. I really appreciate that. From the watchies, the redeems, from the lurkers to the subs and everything in between, whether that be also YouTube, Patreon, everything else that I do, I appreciate it, guys. Like I said, it is a great honor that you guys watch me and take time out of your day to come hang out with me, subscribe, or like, you know, on YouTube, wherever. And it's just, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm going in circles, but you get the idea. I'm always very appreciative that like, I guess it like, I don't know. How do I say it? I'm like flabbergasted now. It just means a lot when you guys choose me, I guess, over like someone else, you know? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. Yeah, right. My EXC, my brain just kaput, doesn't work. But that's the TLDR. It just means a lot when you guys choose me over someone else. It means a lot, you know. Thank you, Riley, for the super chat. Thank you for the 2 buckaroonies, Riley. Thank you for the 2. Thank you for the 2 buckaroonies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the buckaroonies. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the buckaroonies. Thank you so much for the buckaroonies. But yeah, unfortunately, I do need to work. I do need to go record some ASMR after this. And I had to work at it on the other video. And eat too. Fuck, I forgot about eating. Fuck, I wish I didn't have to eat. Can I just be a plant? Just be in the sun and just feed myself from the sun? I guess that. But yeah. Thank you again, guys. Thank you guys for watching me. As always, I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to come hang out with me and just vibe with me. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. Thank you just for everything. You guys make this more worth it. Next roommate themed ASMR when? It depends on what's on the because like all the videos I post on YouTube are from my Patreon, and the Patreon's like 2 months in advance. So I would have to look at the Patreon to see when it's coming up. I'm pretty sure I make more, but I just can't recall. I know the Patreon, I just made a Catboy one yesterday, and early access got to look at it. But yeah, I do have to go though. So I will see you guys later. Thank you again for everything. I appreciate you guys. You guys mean the world to me. And just have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. So goodbye. Bye. Bye everyone. Bye. 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 Hi Sorelli. Bye Sorelli. Bye.